Hey everybody, welcome to Riverbreak. We are back. We are live, or as live as we can be. This is the crew. So I am the Dungeon Master. I am at the Arthur of Gaming on all the social platforms. Welcome to Fabled 42. This channel, we work really hard to build community through friendship, gaming, and when you play with people like these, complete and utter chaos. You're watching us live here, Riverbreak, every other Saturday, 9 a.m. Pacific and noon Eastern, for those of us who live on the civilized side of the country, the eastern side. And this is our crew. No one, really, nothing on that one?
Yeah, what does that mean about Europe then?
Well,
for those of us who live on an actual civilized continent.
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
That's fair.
And okay, so we're gonna jump over and start doing intros. So this one over here, Goldie.
Hey everybody, I'm Alicia Marie, or Alicia Marie Body on socials, and today I'm playing Goldie, and she's a halfling sorcerer from a draconic bloodline.
Ooh. Okay, and then we'll go the opposite direction, over to Thad. Bryn.
What's up, everybody? Thad Casey from the Vorpalboard crew. We just had an insane week. We shipped and delivered a Kickstarter, and then title sponsored Gary Con in a huge game last night with Luke Gygax and Wizards of the Coast was on, and Nate Taylor, and then those two jokers on the far side. Super awesome time. Thank you everyone who came and watched. It was one heck of a game. They were a good crew for sure. And I play on Riverbreak Bryn Vrog, a drow fighter rogue assassin, and that's all I got because I am wiped out. Nothing. I'm just so tired. Maybe next time I'll have something witty to say, but I'm
so pretty much you'll be wooden like every other time we play. So okay, that's perfect.
Yeah.
All right. Okay, and now over down this way.
Hi everybody, I'm Chris Sims. I occasionally work on the Dungeons or the Dragons, and I play Korbog, the Ghost Hammer, a Paladin of Vengeance, on the Riverbreak stream here.
And last but not least, that guy down there.
I'm Chris.
My mini, the one in the box way down there. No.
I'm Chris Solo. I will be playing a Nyko
And
Rel.
Chris is muted.
Can't hear you, Chris.
What is going on?
Can you tell we've
We're back. Yeah.
Hey everybody. Small
my
technical
God.
snafu there. So
Everything
ignore
is
the last,
waking up this morning.
Ignore like the last 30 seconds. That didn't happen. We're cutting that out and going on.
Yes.
So and last but not least, we're going to this guy over here.
I'm playing
way down at
Nyko
the bottom
Rel.
there, man.
I am playing a College of Eloquence bard. Excited to be here. Let's go. Let's do it. Let's do the
Okay, all right.
things. So tired.
All right, so we are here. So when we last left our heroes, you guys had all gone back to the Crossed Blades, and you. Sorry, I just looked at Alicia. Yeah, you guys were at the Crossed Blades, and you had slept for the evening, leveled up, and then that's where we are.
How do I play a bard?
What's the plan?
Are we in Crossblades now?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're gonna be the breakfast of champions. Half a glass of beer, a shot of whiskey, and 2 raw eggs.
bacon?
Okay.
Don't forget the bacon.
You eat the
Raw
bacon on the
bacon?
side.
That's gross.
You eat the bacon on the side.
I don't want any raw eggs.
I can't.
You gotta turn that off.
It's so no, you gotta keep it on. It's amazing. It's amazing, but it kills me every time I look at it.
God,
But
I have
anyway,
not had enough caffeine today at all.
Oh no.
so pretty busy morning, like you normally expect here in the crossblades. There's people running around everywhere. The waitresses and stuff are going around. The servers doing their things. Korbog is already flagging someone down for his breakfast of champions. One of the waitresses comes over and starts taking orders and bringing drinks and that sort of thing over to you. What you looking to do?
Where are we going today?
Can I have a Bloody Mary with extra vodka?
Are you even old enough to be drinking?
Oh God. Okay. Okay.
There we go again. I'm a halfling, not a child. I'm literally.
Get Goldie her drink now, please.
Now,
Now,
we
please.
closed the one portal. Now, did we send the other fools to go close the other ones, or are we going to be doing that?
Yes.
I think they closed 3 portals.
All right.
They didn't hit the one below the crossblades. They hit the other 2 that were
Were
nearby.
were we trying to find your friend? Was that the next step?
Whose friend? Nobody has any friends.
Luca.
I don't
No one has a
friend.
Luca.
Oh, Luca. That's right.
I don't know where
Well,
I pulled that
so-
from, but it was in there deep somewhere.
That was good.
Yeah.
That was good.
Wow, man. Yeah, seriously. Don't any of you other fuckers take notes. Why is it always got to be me that's got to always look at the friggin' notes?
If you remember what you were you had been talking with Mr. Vanderson and Miracle Max about placing some large garnets around the city because you found last game you had found out that you guys had these garnets and they were you were able to capture the geist inside the garnet. Something about the properties of the garnet that had attracted the geist in there when you did your thing.
And then we also figured out that the symbols on the mirror that we brought back were similar to Luca's bracelet, correct?
Correct, and then you also found the mirror that you had found that there was a very similar like there was a groove in the top of the mirror, and it resembled what you guys thought was the little stones in Luca's bracelet.
So some groups I've traveled with there's magic users that can focus on a particular person and find and locate them, see where they are. Any of you guys capable of that?
No.
Not you,
what-
Korbog. This is not a hammer job.
I can
What-
cast spells.
What are we trying to do? We're trying to locate her. Is that the question?
Yeah, I mean,
Do you-
it would probably be good to find her.
Do you have anything of her in your possession? Of hers in your possession?
Only in my heart.
That's touching.
Yeah, it's quite common.
God, the baby is killing me. I'm sorry.
Wake up!
Oh.
It's awesome.
Occasionally it goes from infant to possessed doll.
Yeah, it definitely bounces around a little bit. Depends how far away you are from the camera.
That's great. Okay. So you will, and you will see too, over in the corner, the same corner that they've kind of been in the entire time. Mr. Vanderson and Miracle Max are in fact over there pouring at the table. There's books again, all the same table with books covered all over the table, and they're over there like doing stuff, talking animatedly to each other, as
Well-
part of the crowd of people.
I do have the ability to scry her if I have some effects of hers. So I can see where she is. And once I see where she is, I can cast the sending spell and communicate with her.
So our Brianna and I, at the start of this, our backstories were we were traveling together beforehand. Would I have had anything of hers in my starting gear or anything like that?
Mhm.
I don't. She wouldn't have given me anything since we've been in Riverbreak, but
Yeah, probably not. At this point, there was nothing. You guys hadn't specifically like exchanged anything or anything like
Okay.
that.
Korbog, since she is in your heart, would you have a locket of her hair, perhaps?
No, that would be real weird.
yeah, I would kick your ass if you had her hair. That's just
Well-
that's just creepy.
Real quick,
But it tastes like strawberries.
Nico, you have lockets of hair from people.
no, I'm just trying to go through the list of things that would help make this easier. I can do it without all that.
Why the hell would that be on your list? That's just freaking weird.
Because it's actually something of the person. That way I've never met her, so I'm trying to find ways to... Have I met her, actually? Let me back up. Have I met Luca?
No, Nico's not.
Have I seen
Your
her?
previous character, your previous bastard did. Yes.
I did. Okay. Luck and inspo to me, Korbog, and Bryn.
Woohoo!
Thank you. Gonna need it. The dice roll like they did last night.
Jesus.
No one ever gives me anything. Nico, give me a Arcana check. Or give me an Arcana check if I want to be more grammatically correct.
Okay. Oh,
I try.
wrong mouse. It's +2.
There you go.
Damn. Natural 20 +2.
I really wanted you to roll a 1. I really wanted you to roll a 1 because I was going to tell you, maybe if you took Korbog's actual heart out, maybe you could, cast the spell.
It's
She's
worth a
in
try.
your-
It's worth a try.
She's in his heart after all, yeah, you're pretty dead on right. You do need something of hers to get the focus on her and figure out, to be able to actually, like scry on her and such.
I mean, I can do it if it's just someone I've heard. Like the second hand one, but the DC is crazy high then.
I mean, let's take a look at spells. Let me look at scry real quick.
Yeah, it's second hand, so the save modifier goes up by 5,
Go on D&D Beyond real quick.
which is a 23.
Oh, yeah, you've heard of the target. Yep.
But like, if no one has a picture of her or possession, then literally I have to make a 23 Wisdom save, or no?
Well, and
No, she makes a Wisdom save against you with a +5 on her roll.
Got it.
well, I mean, Nico as a character, you were around, correct? I mean, you've been in Riverbreak.
I
You
have.
just jumped in to help us.
Well, you can do it. You have secondhand information about her from
Yeah.
these guys. So you could certainly try it.
That's my only 5th level spell slot, though. Do you think anybody in here would have a picture of her, or
Anything?
does she have a
Hair.
house? Does she have a house here? Or a room?
we
no.
traveled in.
No, they traveled in. They haven't seen it though. They don't know where Luca went off to.
Perhaps Mr. Benderson.
What's that, Goldie?
Is there somewhere we can go to get something of hers, like maybe where she used to live, or
Not in Riverbreak.
She's not from
She
here.
traveled with these guys only in Riverbreak when these guys over here actually.
4 luck and
When
4 inspo to Goldie, by the way.
Mm.
Goo goo Goldie.
Shut.
Well, I mean, I can try it, and maybe we get lucky.
Yeah, try it.
If it fails, it burns a very high-level spell, though. But if we're not doing anything else,
Get out.
We could just spend the day here getting drunk.
it's fair.
Or we
Sure.
can do this later.
Or we can do it later.
Or we
do
can
it
do it
later.
later.
4 luck and inspo to Art.
Ooh.
What?
Hey,
Oh, I get to
who
art.
is that? Bad person.
Nice.
You could have waited until
Alright.
after I cast Scry. But that's for art. That's
Perks
not for.
nine-
That's not for.
Perks 19 is my
Okay.
favorite.
Yeah,
one.
I
like
wasn't gonna
that.
call him out in the
Me neither.
stream, but I know who you are.
Oh.
You're gonna pay
Who
for
is
that.
Who is it? Do
It's
I
Harris.
know them?
Not telling.
Well,
We
thank you
all
anyway.
know them now.
Amazing.
Okay, so what are you guys gonna do?
Should we go to the Enlightenment then? Wasn't that one of the places we were supposed to hit first, and we haven't yet?
To place a gem.
Yes. Or should we go there last?
The Enlightenment has another portal too. So I guess I don't understand how this whole thing works. Do we need to close all the portals and then place the gems to break everyone free of the geists, or do we?
I
Does it
think
not matter?
I think we do the gems on our side, and then Magic Johnson or Miracle Mike does the.
Magic Johnson. All right, so we got a basketball player, and then your normal stripper, Magic Mike.
Oh, my God.
Then he does all the stuff on his side afterward.
Miracle Max, damn it! Will you get this guy's name straight, please?
Oh.
His name is stupid. It doesn't matter what you call him.
Are you even old enough to know who Magic Johnson is? Holy Christ!
See what I mean? So like, I think our part is just to do the garnets, and then his part was all the other silvery stuff. So I think we just have to do our part.
Right, let's go. I stand up.
Yeah. Can we start
Okay,
at
where are you going?
Do we have the garnets that we need?
You don't.
No.
We have to go talk to Miracle Max and
Might be a good idea. Yeah.
yeah. So let's get started. I go over there and say,
Okay.
"We're ready. Give us what we need."
Oh, wonderful! You're here. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Yes. So we have narrowed it down. There are a couple of locations that we think will really help. We're going to send out some garnets with a couple of the other crews to put garnets around the city. I think the two that you guys might be most helpful would be the Toil. There's one in the Toil, and then there's one in the Scepter. I think those two would be good places for you. And then once all the garnets are placed, we believe we could all go to the Enlightenment and perform the ritual there. And that should be able to help us break the spell over Riverbreak. Well, the spell, break the geists.
I have a question for you, Mr. Max.
Yes.
What can we expect at the Toil and at the Scepter? Is it
Well, at the Toil there is a large windmill, and at the top of the windmill, I think would be a good place to put the garnet. It's above everything else. It will help to pull all the geists up to it when the spell goes off, when our ritual goes off. So that is a good place to go, I think, and put this garnet for that area. And then in the Scepter, there is one of the towers near the base of the large Scepter. It's not as big as the other Scepter, but I think this is going to be good enough for that area. At the top of that tower, if you guys put it up there, and I'll show you how, or I'll show Nico, I believe, is a ritual caster. I will show Nico how to perform the ritual that I'm going to perform, obviously on a much smaller scale, to activate the garnets once they are placed.
Excellent. Let's get rolling.
okay?
All right, do you think you can handle that?
Yeah.
I just kind of chuckle when he says that.
Is there
Well,
is there a teleportation circle in the crossblades?
No, there's not.
Have we even found one in Riverbreak?
You haven't seen any. Yeah, you haven't really been before Riverbreak fell to the Geist. You guys really weren't all that in on the hierarchy of people. The areas weren't really important or anything, so you didn't really get into any private areas or anything where you would expect them to be, where expect there to be teleportation circles.
Okay.
I mean, you're sure there are some in the city. The city is a very magical city. So if there were not teleportation circles, you'd probably be shocked.
Fenderson would know. Who?
Who would know?
The guy we're talking to.
Oh.
Well, you were originally we were just talking to Miracle Max, Mr. Vinderson.
Oh, sorry.
Mr. Vinder, you said?
Fenderson.
Vinderson.
Mr. Vinderson, could you point me in the direction of any of the teleportation circles in the area?
Yes, I may be able to. Let me think. Where the closest teleportation circle is probably in the Warlock Enclave. There's probably one there. As far as the Hollow goes, I do not believe there are any more in this district. There are a couple in the Enlightenment, one in the Citadel. There are other ones about the city in various places, but those are the two closest, I think. The Warlock one. The one closest. The Warlock one.
And the way the teleportation circle, the spell works, I have to actually see the other one first, right? And identify its location before I can go there. Okay.
Yeah, basically it's, and I'll look it up just to make sure, but I believe if I remember right, it's kind of like, you learn the code for that circle, and then you can teleport to it. Let me look in.
Cool.
Nico, you have that map in.
Yeah, so there's a sigil sequence. So there's a sigil sequence on the circle, and you learn that sigil sequence, and then you can teleport to it.
Oh.
Okay. Thank you, Nico. So, Toil.
Toil is up here.
9.
This is all the toil, and the scepter, or the scepter's down here.
Yeah.
All right, so we're walkable to the scepter. Toil's on the opposite side of the bay.
So we'll go to the scepter first then.
Yeah, we're right here right now. The crossblades.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I think we should go to the scepter second,
Why?
That way we're.
because closer to the Enlightenment afterward.
Yep.
Which one is the Enlightenment?
Enlightenment 6 up here.
Got it.
So go to the Toil and then backtrack scepter and then enlightenment? Or Toil enlightenment?
We might not need to go to the Enlightenment, but there might be something wrong there that we need to help with, and being close could be useful.
I just feel like we haven't gone there yet. I feel like there's something we're missing. But I don't know. What do I know?
In Art, was it up in the Enlightenment where the Minotaur captain and his crew were hanging out in the fort? Was that? Yeah, it was right there. Okay.
It's up there.
Okay.
That's in the order.
That's the order. All right.
It's the order. The order is this whole area here, and the castle is right there.
Gotcha. Perhaps, Gorbog, if we're concerned about some combat at the Enlightenment, we can get those asshats to come out of their little castle.
Well, you know they won't do that.
Well,
We can knock and ask politely.
and then ask not politely.
Yeah, why did you have to ruin
Yes.
my implication?
Do you guys know how to do anything politely? I mean,
Well, it sounds like I'm being very polite, but no, I'm actually insulting you secretly.
Because he's eloquent.
Don't admit it.
That was meta. God, it's early.
Okay.
So we have a boat.
We do have a, wait, have we left the Crossblades yet? Because I have something to say to the whole Miracle Max crew before we
Well,
leave.
also before you do that, if you're going to go over to the toil. Are you going to go through the crush to the toil, or are you going to go around the other way?
I was thinking around the other way because we can avoid just hit a boat and then.
Wait, man, that's a long freaking walk. The toil's at the top of a cliff. All the way around, we've got to go through the crush, and then all the way up through all the fields. Who the hell designed this city?
Is there a teleportation circle there for next time?
Mr. Venderson,
Yes.
can you possibly take us to the toil quickly, please?
Let's see.
I just don't think it's a good idea for us to spend the entire day walking.
I don't know that I have a faster way to get you to the toil. I do not know of a circle up there.
Well,
to the base of the cliff.
Every one of them's working.
But
To
actually,
the base of the cliff and climb.
well, no. Well, you guys do know that down here in the crush, there is the lift. There's golems that operate a lift that pulls you up to the top of the 200-foot cliff, and then you can go off from there, and it's right down here. There's golems on the bottom and golems on the top, and they operate the lift.
Yeah, you do realize the last time we were down in the crush that we had a massive battle when we found all the druids. So, we're not just, dancing around this town and having no issues.
I clap him on the shoulder and say, so what you're saying is it's really unlikely that it's going to be dangerous now.
yeah, we cleaned it out.
I actually have an idea.
Good thinking.
Art, I've only done this spell once, and it might be too soon. Apologies. Polymorph. Can I turn someone into anything?
Oh.
So I could turn, like, Bryn into something that could fly? Big, that could fly, that we could all jump on his back?
So let's see.
That's so cool.
Or perhaps Venderson can, and then he uses his spell slots, which we can't use anyway. Maybe somebody in this town should actually do something other than talk.
No, I mean, I have immolation.
That's not how this works.
I thought the whole city was adventuring. Why is it just us?
So let's see. Challenge rating is equal to or less than the target's level. So you could, in fact, turn somebody into something that is CR 9. So let's see. Monsters.
What?
Challenge rating 9 because you're all level 9.
Mm-hmm.
Filter the monsters. I mean, there are.
Is it?
lots
It's
of-
beasts, right? Only or anything?
No,
Oh.
no, I believe it's anything, right? Polymorph can be anything.
No.
Uh,
Shape changes
Any
anything.
beast.
Polymorph
Any
beast.
beast. Yes, thank you. Any beast, correct. So yeah, let me put on beast. There we go. Well, there are no challenge rating 9 beasts. So challenge
The
rating
rock
up
is
to
an
9.
11.
I have enlarge reduced, so we could enlarge whatever he makes even bigger if needed.
So you could turn someone into a sperm whale. That's challenge rating 8, if
Yeah.
that's helpful.
Disgusting.
Yeah,
Well,
there's nothing
hold
that
on.
flies. That's
There's an eagle.
a regular eagle.
It's
Giant eagle.
Hmm.
I don't know if we can all fit on a giant eagle though.
Well, I could just take you to the top of the cliff one at a time.
Yeah,
Oh, but I
giant
can
eagle
make
is
it bigger and we
large.
can all get on, right?
Well,
I can make it.
I could shape change into something small. Goldie and I go on its back, and then you carry Korbog with your claws.
Yeah, and then it's one tripper.
I think that's a good idea. I would love to carry Korbog with my claws.
This sounds awesome.
Nothing bad could possibly happen.
Yeah. Dragons, flying dragons,
Snack.
with warlocks on their back.
Like, what is going on in this town? Howdy, gentlemen.
Yeah,
Oh.
sure. So
Brisketeers wait for no one.
I can turn someone into a Quetz. Quetz is a very, very, very big. It's a huge, like pterodactyl. If that
A what?
exists.
Oh.
A Quetzal. Quetzalcoatlus. It's a very big dinosaur.
Um,
I want that mini out on the table, please.
It is huge. It is in fact huge.
Yeah. I used to play with them in Ark Survival Evolved. Build a big house on its back. It's crazy. Anyway, I don't know. That's the one idea I have. Anyway.
Yeah, 30-foot wingspan. Giant pteranodon.
Yeah.
Yep.
Badass looking too.
Quetzalcoatlus. That works. If that's what you want. If that's what you want to do.
yeah, that works. But I would still like to enlarge my hands, and then I would like to carry Korbog in them while we're on the pterodactyl, if that's possible.
Wait
was
a
really
minute.
looking
No,
forward
you're riding because you're small. Look,
Fine.
baby face.
Fine.
We're not gonna take the smallest person and turn them into the giant creature with all, you know.
Well, why not?
I was just looking forward to it, is what I'm saying here, but that's fine. That's fine. I'll do it another time.
It should be Korbog. He's the biggest. You
Not
get right on
if I
top. You
enlarge
get to
my
go for the
claws,
ride.
Bryn.
Can I have another one of those?
Yeah. Somebody get this one a chocolate milk.
I think she's
Fine.
right.
Fine. Just make the big thing flying and let's go. I need a snack. Does anybody have snacks on them?
Anybody got an apple juice?
Oh my god.
Okay.
Oh,
I'm fine now.
everything's fine.
Everything's fine. All right,
I'm just
so
very
you're
hurt.
probably
It's your spell solo. You can cast it on whoever you want.
Well, is that what we want to do? Just fly over there, get all the way to the top, as quickly as possible without attracting too much attention.
How are we not going to attract attention on like a 100?
34 wingspan flying dinosaur. We're going in stealth. Stealth.
Still awesome. Still awesome. Definitely attracting a lot of attention.
We do a stealth check and see if it works. All right.
It's a huge pteranodon flying across a bay.
Oh god, I love this game so much. Yes, I'm ready if we want to go.
I have a question.
Yes.
If we get on the pterodactyl and then fly over, if we don't want to attract attention, once we were all on it, can I reduce the size of it to like the size of a sparrow? So no one's going to think anything of a sparrow, right?
Well,
Does that work?
if you reduce
Except
the
you won't
size of the
reduce
thing that we're
us.
flying on, then we will fall.
Oh, we won't reduce with it.
I don't
Please don't
think
do
so.
that.
No. I like where
won't-
your head's at though. Your head, it's on point. I like it. I like it.
I encourage you to completely reduce the size of the creature while you guys are flying with it. That sounds great to me.
You're the sorcerer, Goldie. Why are you asking us?
Reduce all of our size down to a flea, and then we'll fly in the back of a sparrow. Of course, it's easy. We'll get there tomorrow.
African or European?
European.
Oh my god.
All right,
Shall we?
Sure.
let's go.
We shall.
Okay. So
Okay.
yeah, we get out to
Turn-
an opening area.
Oh,
Right-
you're good.
right in front of the bar.
Right here in the middle of the.
Oh yeah, right in front of the crossblades. Absolutely.
This is
No, I was waiting to see if he was going to do it inside the crossblade. Just turns it into a giant pterodactyl in the middle of the
out
bar.
open clearing.
We could
Open
walk to the docks and do it on the docks, like, get as
You could.
far
Go over here.
along as we
Yeah,
can.
that's fine.
Well,
we could even
it's less than
we
an
could,
hour.
we could
right?
even take a boat out into the middle of the bay and do it on the boat.
Yeah, but then we lose our dinghy. We need our dinghy.
You're
We
made of
only have one
cant.
dinghy.
Well,
You're made of an awful lot of cant this morning, Bryn.
I mean, perhaps
Maybe
we
you
take
should
the dinghy.
stuff an egg in it.
Perhaps because we're gonna need a way home, so perhaps we take the dinghy to the fields or what have you, get off, and then do it there to go up the hill.
Oh, that's
So
a
then
good
we have
That's
a
so
way home.
friggin' smart. Or we could actually tie the boat at the bottom of the cliffs, over by the toil.
I said this like an hour ago. I take another drink.
Yeah.
All right, let's go.
Oh, you know what?
Okay,
I have
so-
a cantrip. I have a cantrip called Shape Water. Is Shape Water like strong enough to like create like a tidal wave to just throw us across the bay?
Negative.
No?
Not that strong. Not that strong.
Work with me, man.
It
Okay.
can help propel the boat faster.
Okay. All right.
Because you can change the currents, but not that much.
So,
So
we're
where
gonna
are
get in our
you
boat.
going?
We're gonna get in our boat,
Okay.
and we're gonna paddle over to here and find somewhere at the base of the cliff, at the toil, somewhere to tie the boat to the cliff,
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
away from the waterfall.
We don't
Ooh,
really
that's a good
need a place
idea.
to tie it. We can
Why is
just
that?
we could just nail the rope to the rock with pitons. I mean,
Yeah.
Oh, well, yeah, that'll work. Even better.
Okay. So you get over there. You paddle yourselves over there. Get over to the rock. You nail the piton in. Tie the rope all up.
All right, so we sneak from behind the waterfall, stealthily.
No, there's baddies in the waterfall. We've been in the waterfall. The waterfall is full of snakes. That suck. They suck. Those snakes bit my ass. They're not
So,
back there.
are we on like a cliff edge right now, or?
No, the cliff edge comes right down into the water. There's no place to get out of the boat onto the. I mean, you could try and climb up the rocks, but there's no
Got it.
so
no real flat spot.
Kobold.
so I nail two pitons to the stone and tie it like you would tie off a proper boat.
Okay.
Okay.
Kobold, you should probably jump in the water a little ways away from the dinghy, and I will turn you into the quets.
Oh, I'm not getting turned into a quetz.
Oh, you're not? That's fine. Goldie, would you like to be turned into a giant pterodactyl bird? Okay.
I would.
Oh no.
Darling, please jump into the water.
Yeah, I have a shape-changing allergy. Sorry, I didn't mention that earlier.
It's fair. That's fair.
Well, you're doing turn me into one?
Did you jump in the water?
Yes, I'm in the water now. Paddling.
Okay. I will use polymorph to turn her into a quetzal.
Okay. So Goldie leaps into the water. Goldie, give me an athletics roll for the swimming.
I have a -1 in athletics, so that's a bad idea.
No, that's the Quetzal, right?
It's okay. Roll.
That's a golden 7.
Okay.
You do have
so
luck.
you're you
Yeah, you
Oh,
have
yeah.
5 luck and inspo if you need them.
Oh, yay! Maybe I re-roll?
you could, or you could add a die 6, or you could re-roll and add a die 6, whichever one you want to do.
Well, you know what? I'll add a die 6 because... Oh,
I
no,
encourage
you know
you
what?
to use all the luck and inspiration you want.
Okay. Then, you know what? Let's add the die 6 to... Because I'm... No, you know what? I have to re-roll because I realize I'm a -1. So I'm actually a 5. I'm not a 7.
Okay.
So as
Yeah.
an expert,
So it
allow
has
me
to
to
be-
describe this process.
Yeah.
Asshole DM asks for unnecessary roll, and then we use luck on it.
17!
17.
Okay, so Goldie dives in the water, and she's doing good. I mean, it's a little choppy out here because you're right by this, this massive waterfall that comes down in. So the water is not all that calm out here. So you're moving a bit, and but Goldie seems to be doing fine. She dove right in. She's swimming along, just fine in the water.
Okay. Polymorph.
Okay. So Nico starts waving his hands around, and boom and boof. Here Goldie turns into this huge Quetzalcoatlus.
With a baby face.
With the baby face.
Guys, look at me now.
It does kind of look like the character art.
What she thinks she says, but what comes out because she can't speak in that form is.
That's right.
I like this.
Oh my god. All right.
All right, so Goldie, what are you going to do now that you are floating in the water with this gigantic creature with a 30-foot wingspan?
Let's get on.
Are they all going to get on me now? And then I'm going to climb up the waterfall.
So Nico and I climb on, right?
I'm gonna use my beast speech to talk to her and say, we're going to climb on your back, and we're going to have you carry us to the top of the hill.
What was that, little man? I can't hear you all the way up here. Say it louder.
Oh my god, this is too much. Please take us up to the top of the hill.
I jump on.
I jump on.
Please step on board. Put on your seatbelts.
I jump on board. Can I get in the front row and talk on her ears to stare?
Sure.
Oh my god.
It probably doesn't have ears. I don't think
You're gonna
Quetzalcoatlus has ears, does it?
I don't think so either. Luck and inspo to Goldie, Bryn, and Nico. 3 luck and inspo to Korbog for all the salt.
Yeah.
Yeah, Quetzalcoatlus does not have ears.
Oh, the art I'm looking at it
As a-
is, but that's fine.
It's very bird-like.
Yeah.
It has a big
I don't
crest
even
on its
mess
head,
with
though.
it.
You know.
It does have a big crest on its head. You could grab by the back of the crest and.
Korbog, I'm bigger than you.
All right, Goldie, give me an athletics check as a Quetzalcoatlus. So let's see, your strength bonus is +2, so your athletics is at +2 now.
Are we up the hill yet?
Well, give me an athletics check. Rolling at 2.
Natural 20.
Oh, hey, we got a natural 20. We should probably we got one earlier and we forgot.
We did.
We still have a book to give away, right, Bryn?
Yep.
I wouldn't say that we forgot.
Oh, none of you reminded me. Yeah, so let's give away one of our books. We have which one do we have? We have Mystic Odyssey of Theros, correct?
Yep.
Okay,
D&D
so
Beyond.
we're going to. What do they got to say there, Nico?
My brain. Just type in Mystic. That works.
Okay, so if you guys just type in the word Mystic, you'll be added into the drawing, and we'll draw it here in just a little bit for a digital copy of the Mystic Odyssey of Theros on D&D Beyond. Thanks to our D&D Beyond friends for giving us codes to give away to you guys. All right, so Goldie, yeah, so these guys climb on top of you, and you're in the water floating with this, your wingspan is massive and you're floating, and so you kind of start like flapping and the water starts moving, and you actually manage to, because you rolled a natural 20, you actually manage to get some air and start getting yourself up out of the water, and fly you guys up to the top of the cliff.
If we look out on the right side, you can see the beautiful waterfalls coming down from the crossland side.
Does she know we're supposed to be stealthy? And why is she not? Why is she squeaking? Get on fucking noise.
We're descending now at
Oh
20,000 feet.
my
We're
God.
we landed
It's the greatest thing ever.
flying air Goldie.
Okay, so you take up at night, you land. So, because you're flying, you can kind of do a little circle around, and you can find the spot in the toil where you want to actually land, where you know you have to be. There is one windmill in the toil, so it's easy to spot. You pretty much figure out exactly where you should be going, and you can land up near that.
So can we actually, if we're already in the air, and Nico is speaking to her, can we just literally drop this stone off of Goldie's back at the top of the windmill? Oh, Nico needs to do a ritual cast, doesn't he?
Arts
Yeah.
like this.
Well, but we'll just hang out there, right? We can just hang out on Air Goldie for 10 minutes while you ritual cast to this rock. Why not?
Is the ritual cast a concentration thing?
No, it is a ritual. It's not concentration, but you know that they told you that for the windmill, you need to put it in the center of the blades, in the center of the blades, and you need to go down to the bottom of the windmill, surround it by silver, and perform the ritual on the ground, and that will activate the entire thing.
Okay.
I do not remember them explaining all of that detail. All I heard was stone on top of windmill.
I heard it.
You heard it? I
it.
think this is DM's
I think
screwing
you weren't
trying to
paying
make him go to
attention.
this windmill.
You weren't paying attention, Brad. Or
I mean,
Bryn.
I can
That's
keep
what I think.
I can keep Goldie
Brad.
as
Brad.
a quetz for a quick getaway if we need to. But yes, we should land right over here.
Okay, do we see anything around in the general area? It's morning time, right? It's daytime? Before we come down?
Yeah, it's morning. Correct. Oh, in the area, you see the geist everywhere, moving around the toil, wandering around, doing the thing. I mean, they're always everywhere, kind of wandering around. They don't seem to have noticed you.
No other nasties coming out of
You see no other flying beasts anywhere.
Well, that's not good.
Almost as if it's too easy.
Well, if there's nothing flying around here, that means there's a big predator around. That is,
I'm flying around here, Nico.
but you eat fish.
It's
All
a
right,
balmy
I'm gonna
69
slide
degrees.
off the wings. Who has the gem? Tell me
I
Goldie
think
has
I
a gem.
do.
Tell me Goldie has a gem.
Yeah, whichever. They gave you 2 garnets, so whichever.
Alright.
It doesn't matter who was carrying them.
I'm the keeper of the
Actually, they
ship,
probably
usually.
gave them to you, Nico, actually, because you're the one doing the rituals. They probably gave them to you.
I'm gonna hand Bryn the gem and give him the instructions about what you said about inside the thing. While I'm setting up the ring, would you mind going to the top and placing the gem?
As
Yeah,
I
can do
slide
that.
off, I pat Goldie and say, "Good job, Goldie." I wonder what she'd be saying to us if she could talk.
Oh, can I talk?
No, you can't.
I can't even hear you either. You can understand me, but I can't hear you. But I've been smiling
so
and
instead,
nodding
I'd
the
like to
whole
breathe
time.
fire at all of them. Critical
That you
one,
could
everyone.
do. You could do, because you do, as a Dragonborn, you do breathe fire. So you could,
A quetz that breathes fire.
fantastic.
Right here. It's right here.
Or, you could always just cast a spell and, without verbal components, though. Scorching Ray have verbal components. You could probably throw a Scorching Ray out your mouth.
I also add, "Do you think she was trying to talk to us with all that screeching?"
Probably.
Yeah, I'm sure. I mean, have you ever known her to be quiet? I mean, seriously.
I would like to prestidigitize like 3 different distinct piles of bird shit, and I'd like them to all land on all 3 of them. Pterodactyl shit. All 3 of them.
So are you putting them down on the ground?
Yes.
Okay. I'll put them down here.
Um,
Are you staying as a Quetzalcoatlus, or are you joining them on the ground as a person?
I'm
That's up to
staying
Nico,
a big
right?
monster.
You're staying a big monster.
So I don't think I have a Quetzalcoatlus. Well, I'm pretty sure I don't. But let me see if I have. Hang on, I gotta go to my other box.
how long did it take us
See
to
if you
fly
have
here?
any like
See, look, proof right
only-
there. His mini is not him.
Looks just like me. I'm cosplaying. What about you?
I'm gonna go into your D&D Beyond character and add the dad belly to it. Or sorry, you're a Forge Mini.
They have a dad build?
They actually don't. So I was helping Luke Gygax with his character for last night, and their belly feature makes it really shelfy.
Yeah, it doesn't
Perfect.
look like.
What are you trying to say? What are you trying to say right now?
I know. You're calling me fat.
I'm a little big.
Yeah,
So,
I mean, I'm
We
a
got
cow. Yeah. Okay.
That's me.
that'll work.
That'll work.
it's close enough.
Close.
Yeah.
Imagination.
I'm an absolute unit.
I mean, since we don't need miniatures, it's fine anyway. It doesn't.
Yeah, there's nothing to battle here. We're just
Are you sure?
making a couple of athletic
Are you
checks and
positive?
we're good to go. Yeah.
But I mean, I made terrain and stuff, so you're probably.
Chad is asking where your belt is. Or
What? Huh?
Chad is asking where's your cosplay belt.
Oh, where's my
Yeah.
cosplay belt? Huh.
Yeah. Come on, Art.
Damn you!
Slap
Damn
on a
you!
pink shirt.
Spoiled again. I didn't think I needed a belt. I think I was gonna see. It's underneath my. Yeah, it's underneath my shirt. That's where it is. It's hidden.
Okay.
Do you want to bring up our battle map? There
Sure.
we go.
Perfect.
Let me get this. I couldn't see the map to place. There's the windmill.
Oh, sure. Send the drow to the top of that shit. Thanks so much.
You're
You're a
welcome.
sniper.
That's true.
That's why I thought
Brent is
about
not afraid of heights, but Thad is. Thad would freak out.
So is Art. Art is also afraid of heights, so Art is not.
Bren would be afraid that he was going to fall into the sky.
Yeah.
I would like to cast Spider Climb on whomever is going to be the person climbing to the top of the wind.
I don't know if you can. You're in the Quetzalcoatl form.
Excuse me, DM, did you come drop the bird shit on these three, or what? Did we forget that little part?
No, let me check and see that one. So Spider Climb is verbal somatic material. You cannot cast it as.
Oh god.
All right, I'll
betting
turn
you-
back to myself then.
Okay.
Nico has to do that.
Okay, Nico has to.
I'll wait till she lands, and then I will tell her. I will drop concentration.
Okay.
Okay. So she comes down here, and then you drop concentration.
Yeah. Thanks for getting the mini art.
Yeah, I got out of mini for nothing. Thanks.
But now it's there. Now we're gonna get attacked by a
Welcome back,
giant.
You
eagle.
know, I got up to get a mini. I got told I was fat. Where's my belt? I mean, one fucking harassment after another.
Oh god.
Love you guys. Okay.
Oh,
Hey,
that's
we're equal opportunity around here, though.
we give everybody the same amount of shit.
Okay.
All right,
so
so I have spider climb, and I'm going to the top of this windmill.
okay. So Alicia, you are casting Spider Climb on Bryn. Goldie is.
You know, is this a road that goes under the bridge and then a road that goes over the bridge?
So the bridge is actually the road is actually an old riverbed. This brown. It's like an old stream bed.
Got it.
It's gone through. They've already built over top of it, so it's been quite some time. But
it.
the bridge is still been there for
Got it.
years. But you can tell that it was an old stream bed that's just been dried up for quite some time.
Cool.
You know what? Something we should think about. We should work with haste, because in every book I've ever read in my life, in every book that my mom has ever read to me, there's always been trolls under the bridge.
Why don't you go over there and look, Goldie?
I can
I
see
think
under
I
there
will.
from here.
You can see
Yeah.
underwear. I'm gonna do the ring of. Do the ring of silver. Sorry, it's the baby thing.
Is it art underwear?
Okay. All right. I don't have my belt on anyway. I might as well take my pants off. I
At least it'll be easy.
Just remember to put pants on before you stand up to get minis, please. Do the world a favor.
Dear God. Yeah.
Okay,
so
Nick
I'm
goes
doing.
over here doing
Yeah,
some
I'm
silver.
starting the ritual stuff.
I'm climbing the tower.
Okay. All right. So Goldie, you cast Spider Climb on Bryn.
Bryn, yes.
Okay. So Spider Climb.
And I'd also like to prestidigitize so he has like fur all over his body because spiders usually do, you know. I thought just for aesthetics, it might look good and authentic and believable. Can I do that? I don't know. Probably not.
It's fun.
I could spell prestidigitation.
Because I think they're both actions.
even say
I'm not
it.
a huge fan of spiders anymore.
So prestidigitation is not concentration. So yeah, sure, you can make like minor illusion of like patches of hair on him as you cast Spider Climb on him.
I thought it would be more authentic. If anybody sees you, they're gonna think a real spider's climbing the web. They won't think a man's doing it, right?
Yeah, that's fucking great. Thanks so much. Why do you always gotta bling everything up? Can't we just do what we gotta do?
You have to get up pretty early to put one over on me.
Boy. You gotta turn that baby face off. I can't look at you. It's so awful.
It's fantastic. Okay, so Bryn, she casts Spider Climb on you.
Okay, I'm climbing.
Okay, so you're gonna climb. All right, so you can Spider Climb right up the windmill. I can't put your mini up there anywhere, so I'll put you inside the windmill to show that you're going up the windmill. Of course, I'm just knocking the windmill everywhere.
Yeah, I was
so.
gonna say, what are you doing?
I'll take your mini off. So, all right, so you climb up the windmill easily because you have Spider Climb on you because magic ruins everything. And you get up to the top up here. And now you're on the back side of the blades, and the blades are spinning. Chris, you realize from up here now, actually, give me a perception check.
I think it's a -1.
Okay, that's good enough. You
No,
would have.
plus 3.
Oh, see,
16.
yeah, pretty good. So you realize now that you're up here that there's actually a wind up here that you don't really know where it's coming from. You can hear it on the other side of the blades. You do not feel it on this side of the blades.
Does it sound like a fan?
Want me to cosplay? Hang on, ready? I'll turn the fan on.
For all those that were watching, our head is an annoying fan running the entire pre-live stream thing.
Hear it? Hear the fan?
I don't hear it.
I don't hear it. All right, so it
Now I
looks
do.
like there's wind pushing on the backside.
Yes, and the windmill it's about a 35 to 40 foot tall windmill.
And I was told to put this gem. Thank you, Solo. We do have Sirenscape for this. I'm pretty sure there's a wind effect.
I do pretty good.
Okay. Stop blowing.
You were told to put it on the other side of the blades in the center.
How is he supposed to get around there?
He just climbs over and doesn't get chopped up in a million pieces.
Auto moving. Yeah. Why does everybody send the drow for this kind of shit? Do I see any way to shut the windmill blades from lock them in and stop them from moving?
You don't.
How fast are they moving?
Not incredibly fast, but they're moving enough.
Goldie, don't you have Mage Hand?
Not anymore. I traded it out. Oh, but wait. I do have Shadow Grasp, which is like Mage Hand, just a little bit scarier. Right?
Let me see. What does Shadow Grasp do? Hang on.
Shadow Grasp.
I think Shadow Grasp is one of my homebrew spells.
Yeah, I don't have it.
Yeah, that
I
sounds
don't
like
have
that
it.
sounds like it's corruption magic.
You guys put it in there.
So you probably swap that out for proper Mage Hand.
Mage Hand? Okay, hold on. I will use Mage Hand.
Yeah, I forgot that it shares with everybody.
Okay.
And you D&D Beyond.
What is this windmill operating, if anything?
It does not seem to be operating. It is literally it's up there and it is blowing. It seems like it's blowing wind.
It's blowing wind.
Yes.
Does it look like I could possibly just lop the blades off? Can I like break the shaft off or anything like that?
Of the blades, just break the blades. You mean?
Yeah. I mean, I don't know anything about magic, but in my mind, we just need to get this thing high up in the air. It doesn't need to be attached to the front of this thing like a pretty little jewel or something. We're trying to get functional elevation, right?
So what were you going to plan on doing to it then? How are you going to do it if you cut the blades off?
Well, that's what I'm asking. Can I look at the structure of this thing and see if I can somehow just maybe they want me to put it on the front of the blades because if it's behind them, the metal from the blades or whatever is going to interfere with the spell. I just want to get the blades out of the picture.
Maybe Nico brought up the mage hand idea because maybe the mage hand can like float him around and then put him in front of the fan.
I don't think Mage Hand could do that. I was thinking that you could hold the blades still so he can get on the other side. But
Or you could mage hand the gem into place.
or you could
But
Mage Hand.
why didn't we just do that from the frickin' get-go? We could have used the cantrip to do this.
Except that mage hand, I think, is only 30 feet.
30. And how high is he? 60.
He's,
Yeah, a lot.
he's about
90.
35 to 40 up.
Okay.
Mhm.
He's gonna 30 feet. Let me
While
think.
they're figuring out what to do, I'm just gonna like randomly toss ball bearings off of this thing and see if I can plunk somebody.
Okay. Are you going to try and throw them through the blades?
No, I don't want to
there-
hurt myself.
And is there anything that can stop the blades from moving?
He doesn't see anything up there.
Do I see
He
anything
doesn't
down
see
here?
like any sort of. You give me a perception check.
Just anything.
You don't see nothing down here that
My perception is 14. No, I probably see
Mhm. you don't see.
anything.
How fast are they moving? Does it look like it could actually jump onto them?
You think you could probably? Well, you mean you have spider climb? You could probably climb on out there with your spider climb out the shaft to the blades if you needed to.
But I mean, is it like?
It's not that fast. It's probably 30 revolutions a minute.
Okay.
Screw it. I'm gonna climb out on the front. And although that's gonna be interesting, what the heck am I gonna do once I get out there? Hold on to a blade for dear life.
And just shove the gem in there.
How
Yeah,
is
spider
zero
climb.
climb over like a spider? You're
What
not
would a
gonna
spider
jump
do? What would a spider do exactly?
All right, Spidey style. I'm just gonna climb onto the front of this thing. What the hell?
Yeah, you're gonna climb out there with your spider climb.
Mm-hmm.
Luck and Innsmouth Bryn.
And
Okay.
hold on to a blade
You
for dear
crawl
life.
out onto the shaft, and you start spinning around because the shaft is spinning, so you're kind of going around and around,
And I look up and I'm like, what is
Around.
Bryn doing?
around. You work your way out to the back of the blades, and give me an athletics check.
Bryn,
Sorry,
you
did
got
I step on your
this.
joke, Alicia?
Oh yeah. Athletics. +4 to that, so dirty 20.
Okay. So you climb out to like the blades, and remember you're spinning with it. You're spinning around with the blades, so you're kind of moving around. So it's easy enough to kind of with the spider climb. It's easy enough for you to climb through the blades and out to the front of the blades, still spinning around in a circle, going around. Give me a Constitution saving throw.
Oh no. Who doesn't get sick up there? Oh, nice.
Dirty
You're
20.
fine. Yeah, you're good. So you're spinning around and around on the blades, and you're now on the front, out on the front up here. It's out here where it actually does spin, so it spins. It would be nice if I had like a little remote control. I could spin it from.
Yeah, a
a
little
distance.
motor. That'd be sweet.
Yeah, a little motor would be great.
You step your game up, man.
Yeah.
It's like when
I
people
bought
tell
that
me,
like 2
"Hey
days
Chris,
ago.
why aren't you using real water, Chris? Why aren't you like what?"
I know.
All right.
Yeah, what the hell, Chris? Okay, so so you get out on the front, and there is you think there is a spot out there right in the center of the blades where you could probably put the Garnet in that spot.
Slap the Garnet.
Okay.
I'm on the
What
front
do
of
you-
this windmill. I'm not messing around.
All right, so what do you do then? You just
Cram the Garnet into that one spot.
so pushing it in there and then going away.
Well, okay. If I were to push it into the front spot, does it look like it would be able to be secured?
You think you could probably secure something onto it. You start to pull your hand away a little bit, and it does start to come back out, like it's going to fall out.
Well, didn't think about
Why
that.
is why is I getting a shaft of divine light here? Look at that.
Oh yeah, that's pretty good.
That
The
is
sun does-
awesome.
The sun does like, it happens to be on your mini too. That's kind of funny.
Yeah.
It's telling you to go that way.
Okay, so
Almost like I planned that, you know.
in my pack, I have some candles.
Mhm.
Does it look like? Does it look like I could light a candle and get some like molten wax on it?
So, actually, so now that you're to the front of the blaze, while I'm thinking about it, you can feel a breeze. So something is blowing. Your hair's getting all messed up. You kind of turn your head at one point towards the blades to look at it to put the gem there, and it's strong enough that it blows your hood down.
Just
I mean,
kidding.
you're okay. You're okay because you have your goggles and stuff on, so it's not like it's not making it so you can't see or anything. But there's a good breeze out here on the front of it. So there's nothing on the back of it, not even the slightest breeze at all. But there is quite the breeze out on the front of it.
Does it look like it's a magical breeze, or does it look like a natural breeze?
Whoever would like to can give me a Arcana roll. An Arcana roll.
That is a 14.
14. Yeah, it looks like it is probably a magical breeze. You're like you're looking up. As you're pouring the silver out around the bottom. You look up there and you can see the wind blowing on him quite strong, and you kind of put some pieces together and you think it is probably a gust of wind spell.
Why?
And if he was not spider climbed and stuck to the front of this, he probably would have been blown right off the front of it.
Why?
Why?
So I'm up there just holding on to this thing going, I have absolutely no freaking idea what I'm supposed to do now.
Goldie, it feels like there's a magical spell that is pushing this windmill in the direction. Would you be able to dispel magic behind
I would.
the thing? Don't hit Bryn or the gem, but could you hit anything other than that?
Behind it. Can I do? I would like to do that then.
Let's see. Hang on a minute. Let's see what the spell magic is. Bryn, give me a con saving throw.
Maybe you should come on the other side, Bryn.
Oh, maybe use the.
You know what? I'll just take it. Constitution save. I got a 9.
So you start getting really sick. You do not feel good. You're
Perfect.
very dizzy. In fact, at one point during this, you probably and let it ride.
I'm moving out of the way because it'll be airborne. I'm not getting.
Oh yeah, and I want to make sure I puke on a blade and have all of it just
yeah.
start splattering on Nyko down below.
Oh yeah, no. I mean, you vomit into the gust of wind, and it blows it like way back over here, like way behind Goldie, over this way, as the chunks go flying through the air.
Bryn, we're gonna try something. Come on the other side of the wind, of the blades, and come down a little bit so we can try to stop that thing from spinning.
Yeah.
Okay.
Why didn't we think of that before we set him up there? Like stopping
I didn't
the
know it
windmills.
was magical wind.
Okay, so Bryn can work his way back around, back over.
So would dispel magic work then if she casts it like on the blades and all the?
She can certainly try. Yeah.
All right, so I'd like to attempt dispel magic, like Nigel
Okay.
said.
Give me. Actually, it may just end. Hang on.
All right.
Yeah. What is gust of wind? Level 3 or level 4?
It's level 2.
Level 2. Okay, yeah. So you cast dispel magic, and it goes up there. And Bryn, you hear the sound of the wind stop, and the blades start to slow down.
Art.
Yeah.
Art.
While all this was going on, I would like to have looked under the bridge.
Okay.
But if I don't find anything, I'm going to go just stand over like here.
Okay. Yeah, you look underneath the bridge. It's exactly what you'd expect. It's just a big stone bridge. It does look like there was, some sort of a stream here a long time ago. It's mostly overgrown now, but there's lots of rocks in the bottom, so you can still see that it looks like a stream bed that has been not a stream bed for quite some time.
Okay.
And you can head back over here.
Why would there be magical wind on the windmill?
Well, we can figure that out
So-
later.
To make Bryn throw up, of course.
Well, that too. It's entertaining to watch him just round and round and round.
So after like a minute or so, Bryn, it's the blades have slowed down pretty much to stop.
Another lucky.
But you are still not feeling well. You are considered poisoned.
How does a drow with expertise in poison get frickin' poisoned?
Well, because you're not actually. It's just the poison condition. It's just from being spun around in circles.
Luck and inspo to you, Art, by the way.
Oh, hey.
Heck, people.
Yes. Thank you. Poisoned.
So I can start the ritual now?
Well, he hasn't put the garnet out there yet.
Oh. Should be good now.
Okay, so can I try this like melting the wax candle trick?
Sure. Yep. You can go out. You can go out front now. Back out on the blades, out to the front of it. Now there's no wind there, so you could certainly try and do some sort of candle and wax kind of deal.
Okay.
All right.
I'll
Give
give that a
me a survival check.
Oh, that'll do.
Good enough.
21.
Yep. So you get out there, and you can kind of just stand with your feet, and you strike it. You get the candle lit. You drip a bunch of wax on the back of the garnet. You just drip almost like a whole bunch on there, and you jam it in there and hold it for a minute or so while the wax cools off. And when you let your hand off, the garnet is still sitting there.
Oh,
Sweet. I want to make sure I like wax it in really super well though, too.
Okay. So you're gonna put more around it just to make sure it stays in there.
Yeah.
Okay. So you probably go through like an entire candle,
Okay.
putting the wax in there and getting it all in there. So
it worked. It looks like it worked.
I don't know. I don't know why it just couldn't be on the top of this thing. Why it had to be in the front of the damn blades is beyond me.
it was more fun to make you put it on the front.
I know why. I just don't know why.
It's magic. Fuck you.
I'm going to start the ritual then once he's done with that.
Could you come back down, Bryn?
Yes, I can come back down. Art.
Okay, so Bryn comes back down, really kind of green and not feeling well. His stomach is not feeling well. He's feels all crappy from spinning in circles.
I go over to him and I say, "How you doing, my friend?"
I don't like spinning things. You know. Sometimes you go to the carnival and they got those little spinning. They always mess me up.
I say, "Well, I hope you feel better." And I put my hand on his shoulder and use 5 lay on hands to end his poison condition.
There you go.
Sweet. Boop. Thank you.
I knew that was coming.
I mean, technically, I might not be able to. It's not literal poison, so I can lay
That's
on
good
hands
enough.
that cures poison.
Yeah, no, it's good enough. It's good enough. You give him some of your healing energy, and he feels better. His tummy feels better.
Thank you, my friend.
How long does the ritual
Okay,
take?
so it takes 10 minutes. So you go around the bottom. You've got the silver all the way around the bottom. You do the ritual, which takes 10 minutes. When that happens, there's a big there's a it starts like in the front, and there's like a flash of light that goes all the way around the silver circle. The light streams up into the air, and you see that the garnet on top it now has a slight glow to it.
Oh, it worked.
He finished the ritual?
He did.
Well, this is kind of like the seed rituals, right? We have to
Just
essentially
serious.
turn on the beacons, and then they can do the big
Right.
deal thing.
Yeah, you have to. You're basically activating the garnet so that when the big ritual goes off, the garnets will capture the geists.
Perfect. So that was super easy. Let's just go to the next now.
Was it? Was it super easy?
Yeah.
Do I see
You're gonna
anything?
troll-
There's 3 of us.
Is there anything
Spider
in
climb.
the area? Anything looking at us? Anything,
What's that?
Anything like paying attention to us at all?
Not at the moment. Especially now that you do. Actually, give me a perception check.
Uh-oh. Everybody laughed
17.
at me when I said,
So, I mean, there were geists around that hadn't noticed you. Once you finish the ritual, like it seems like some of them have noticed you and started moving towards you, but they got to maybe 50, 60 feet away from the windmill, and they're not coming any closer.
so they know.
They're kind of walking their way there, and then they just kind of stop, and they're just kind of looking at you guys. They'd be out like over here, like around here, come out like between the buildings and such, and they're just kind of standing there looking at you, but they do not seem to be coming any closer.
Okay.
I just sort of wave at them like, hi.
Do we have an exit?
In fact, Brandon Korbog, give me a perception check.
19.
19.
Okay, so you guys notice one of the guys actually over here between the buildings. It's Dingy Pete.
Oh. We gotta rescue.
Obviously
rescue Dingy
looking
Pete.
older than he looked previously because
Wasn't he already ancient 15
he
years
was already like 70 something as it was, so he's looking even more
He's a
old and
human.
haggard. Even more old and haggard than he was. However, he has one of those geists on his head, one of the blue ones.
Korbog, should we try to rescue him now, or should we just get the heck out of here and hope this whole ritual on the city works? This seems like an art
We
trap.
should,
Just hanging it out there. Hey guys. we're
Wow,
friends.
that's
we
harsh.
should carry on with our plan.
Yeah, I think so too.
If we succeed, he's freed anyway.
All right, so we just need to rope ourselves back down to our dinghy and get across the bay again, right?
You just
Well,
want to leave your
you'd have to get out. You'd have to get there. There are quite a few geists around, so you'd have to somehow get through the geists.
I mean, I can turn her back into a quetz, and we fly back out of here.
Yes, Goldie, we're going to leave our friend.
Yes.
Maybe
I'm
we
not
should
sure
have
which
done
one
that with
she's
Goldie's mom.
actually excited about. Leaving your friend or being turned into another Quetzalcoatl?
I would love to. Okay, go right ahead, Nico.
Okay. Now, do we just want to fly to the next location, or we want to go down and get our dinghy?
You don't need a boat. If I'm in the friendly skies, right?
Why are you doing that voice? You're not a pterodactyl. You're Quetzal.
Okay, so I would cast polymorph to turn her back into quetz, climb on her back, tell her to take us back down to the dinghy. We get down to the dinghy, back into the water. I'll stop concentration so we can jump in the boat.
Okay. All right. So you're going to turn her back into a Quetzal?
Okay, do you know how far away we are from the scepter?
Hold on 1 second.
Wait.
This is not even my final form.
Dingy Pete up, couldn't she?
What's that?
She could pick Dingy Pete up, couldn't she?
Oh, with my claws.
The boat, yeah?
Yeah. No, they mean Dingy Pete, the NPC that's been geisted.
Oh.
We probably shouldn't do that, though.
No. Nico, why don't,
Friend?
let's just leave our dinghy. It never hurts to have a dinghy laying around.
Okay.
And we could just fly all the way over to the scepter. I mean, it's on the opposite side of the city.
Yeah.
Plus, there's a lot of crap we'd have to go to get to the scepter if we landed back
Let's do
by
it.
the crossblades.
Can I grab?
There was a.
Like I can have Korbog in one claw and the boat in the other claw.
I think
I'm
we're
on
just
your
going to be
back.
on your back, though, right?
Which is good, because then you have 2 claws for the boat if you really want to take it.
This thing has a strength of 15. I don't know. An intelligence of 2, which is fitting. Let's just leave the dinghy. There are other dinghies at the dock, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. All aboard.
I think Nico is thinking about the spectacle we present flying across the city. And there was a door on the way that I really wanted to knock on.
Whose is it? And what
There was
does
a
her
door.
We can always knock on it on the way back, if that's all right. Or we can just walk. That's fine, too.
Yeah, it's okay.
He looks sad.
What door did you want to knock on?
You want to go kill Goldie's mom? That'd be perfect. Can we do that?
That's
My
not on
mom
the
would
way.
love to see me like this.
Goldie, your brother's friends never tried to kill your mother.
Wrong, Mom! And she starts breathing fire.
So is that what we're doing? We're flying to
The scepter.
the scepter? Okay.
Mhm.
Okay. Yep.
You guys have to eat less.
The baby's face. I forgot she had the baby's face. I was trying to.
Wait, I forgot where I'm going.
The scepter.
Goldie, give me a stealth check.
Stealth? I'm a pterodactyl. Oh, never mind. I'm not.
You roll and add 1.
That's not a
21.
sound you expect to ever hear.
What'd you get?
21.
21? You rolled a 20?
I rolled an 18 plus 3.
No, you're only getting the 1 for the Quetzalcoatl. It's 18 plus
Oh,
1.
okay.
19.
19.
But 19's good enough. So you guys are flying through, she's managing to keep herself, paying attention to the sun and where it is, because it's not really sunny anyway. But she's staying behind clouds and stuff, so that her shadow's not being cast over the ground, attracting any sort of attention to you guys. And you are able to
Turn to your seats. Buckle up your seatbelts.
This is what's awesome about this game. She rolled really well, but is not doing what she's supposed to be doing to be stealthy. Oh, I love it.
Okay, and you guys managed to fly your way over to the scepter. Although Goldie, actually, all of you can give me perception checks. Oh, I thought you were going to get a 20 there, Thad.
I thought so too.
19.
I got a
16.
23.
16.
Okay. 16, 19, 23. Bryn doesn't count. He rolled way too low. So you guys are noticing as you're flying over by there. So the scepter. So Chris, Solo, you want to bring up the map? There we go. So over here is where you're going. This is the tower he was talking about. Was this smaller tower here? But the scepter is a large tower that goes all the way up the 200-foot cliff. So there's this, starts at the bottom of this 200-foot cliff. It goes all the way up to the top of the 200-foot cliff. Is this one massive tower, and that's why it's called a scepter. It looks like a scepter that goes all the way to the top. He told you to put it on top of one of the smaller towers that's on the front of the scepter. You're noticing as you're headed this way, you get to about, here or so as you're flying over the buildings, and you notice over here that there are, in fact, flying creatures around the scepter.
Are they as big as me?
Bigger. Well, as big. You're huge. So there are some that are as big as you. A couple that might be a little bigger. Some that might be a little bit smaller.
Is there somewhere where we can get close enough and then try to land and then sneak in, where we won't be?
Yeah,
seen by
you
the
guys
creatures?
could easily land. You guys could easily land somewhere over here behind this, the little bit of woods that are here, and then walk your way through the bottom if you want to.
That's probably the best.
Are any of these creatures have riders?
Oh.
No, you don't see any creatures that have riders on them.
And they're bats, you said.
No, flying creatures. You're not in give me. Let me think. Give me nature checks.
Right, yeah.
Arcana? No.
13.
Oh, and actually, also, let's quickly, before you guys do that, we do have our winner.
Yes.
Oh, congratulations!
Yay! Congrats.
Congrats!
I didn't see that it went off, so I wanted to make sure. What is it? Utah
Utahime.
cosplay? Utahime cosplay?
Tommy
Cosplay?
Combat.
Yay! She's a cosplayer.
They won the book, so yes, get a hold of Thad, and Thad will send it to you, the code.
Yay!
Cheers.
1 second, let me.
I love it when the active people in our community win stuff. That's always more fun.
Yes, that's always good. So yeah, so now you guys can make the nature checks if you'd like.
14.
Okay.
13.
That's nothing, so.
16.
5. No, 4. 4.
Trying to get the name here for you. Hang on a second.
Mm-hmm.
So they are gargantuan, actually.
Wow.
The gargantuan?
Yeah.
And what am I?
Gargantuan.
You're huge.
You are huge.
You are huge. So they are slightly bigger than you are. So they are these. So who made what roll? Sorry.
16.
19.
19. So Korbog, you have seen these before. They are called sky swimmers. They're these big reptilian flying-like creatures with like bug eyes and lots of teeth on the front, and they are flying around the towers.
Are they evil?
Almost as if they're almost as if they're in some sort of a pattern, actually, almost like they're purposely flying around the towers. Goldie, you don't think so? They're pretty indiscriminate about what they eat and kill. Doesn't matter if it's good, bad, or whatever.
Well, I would like to cast.
You can't.
I would like to cast enlarge on myself so that I'm as bigger, and then I'd like to join the flight pattern that they're doing.
I don't think you can cast enlarge, but let me check.
Damn.
Because you're a creature. You're a monster.
Oh, that's right. I can cast.
Yeah.
I'm gonna yell out to the Quets. There's some trees right down there. Let's land there, and then we'll sneak in.
Okay. Oh,
Okay, so she takes you down and lands you down in this area down here. Okay. And then you change her back from the bird?
Yes.
Okay. All right, so you change her back from the bird back into Goldie. She's back to her little halfling self.
Welcome back.
So now that you're down here, so you can see them now, they're way up in the air, so you can see they are long, like kind of like snake-like, worm-like flying creatures that are moving around up there. They are definitely in some sort of a pattern, as if they're patrolling, almost.
I lost my notes from when we were discussing this. Oh wait, here it is. Ha. Didn't they come? Yeah. The queen and her crew, the princess and her crew, they came over to the scepter and closed the portal already, right? We did the soothsayers in the hive. They did the toil and the scepter.
They did the toil and the scepter, correct.
So why we come to the scepter then?
You're putting a garnet.
Oh.
Garnet over here.
Got it.
Okay.
Actually, discuss while I change some terrain really quick.
Okay.
So, I'm confused. If they closed the portal, why are there still these creatures? Did they really just not do anything?
Well, you don't know if just them closing the portal doesn't mean that it didn't, stop things that are already here. Closing the portal would have stopped new things from coming out.
So they did a half-assed job. Typical. What? I mean, come on.
You seem to be very stuck on this idea that everybody should be doing all these things.
Just saying.
I'm making my cat mad by putting things on the windowsill next to him. He's not happy about it.
Yeah, those sky swimmers are like all teeth.
Yeah, those are nasty.
Yeah. There are much teeth. Much flying teeth. One second, I'll have the terrain change. I'm almost done.
Yeah, I don't think we want to mess with those things.
Nope.
That just looks bad. And you said there's like 6 or 7 of them?
There are many.
You're
1, 2, 3, many.
3.
No, many. More than 3. You're not entirely sure because they're moving around so much. You're not entirely sure how many there are.
He's using the Gully Dwarf counting system.
Right.
Yeah,
1, 2, 3, many.
You're gargantuan.
All right, I'm just saying. I went up on top of that damn windmill and puked everywhere. I'm not going on top of this tower with these nasty little flying snake creature things.
I could
hanging
probably
out.
do that this time. So where am I casting the ritual? Is it up on top of the tower?
Yes, he said that the garnet needed to be put on top of the tower and cast the ritual.
Got it. Well, I have to cast the ritual up there. but I can't do that and keep an eye out.
Does it
so-
have to be outside?
Yeah. Do we have to be like on the roof? Or
Yep. Yeah, he said on top.
And he has to climb up the side. Can he go inside stairwell and go up, or should he climb up the side of the building like a spider?
Whatever you want to do.
I can go in the building and use the stairs.
You don't want to be a spider.
We
Well-
should go inside the building and use the stairs.
Yes.
Yes.
I like
Are there
the
are there
room.
windows at the top you could climb out and then?
There might be a hatch. Well, we can find out.
Yeah, well, you would assume that there'd be some sort of hatch or something on top if there's going to be,
Okay.
so
this
roof
doesn't-
access.
This doesn't look like the map, which has like one of those cone-shaped tapered top roofs.
It does not. It does not.
Okay. Okay.
All
All
right.
right, let's do it.
Good.
Korbog, you want to do your normal knock on the door?
I look at Bryn like I have no idea what he's talking about, and I open the door.
That's one way to do it. So we all going in?
We can go to
Yeah.
the battle map if you want, Chris.
All right. Is it dark
Ooh.
inside?
We got some dwarven forged towers.
Oh, that's
The biggest
cool.
tower I can make, so
That's
it's
so
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 levels high. Pretty
That's so
good size.
cool.
Pretty good size.
Nice. 6 levels of fun, kids. Here we go.
There's no way there's nothing in that tower. There's no way there's nothing in that tower.
I'm going to, before we go up there, because I don't like this situation,
What is there not to like?
I'm going to cast Motivational Speech at 5th level. It gives everybody 15 extra HP. Just double check. Yeah, so you get
Well,
15 temp hit point. What's that?
Nice.
I assume there's a verbal component to this motivational speech.
Yeah,
Yes.
can you do your RP, please? I want to be motivated, damn
Well,
it.
I'm just giving you the mechanics first.
Okay, good. Okay.
Because I just want to make sure I don't mess that up. So it is 15 temp hit points. You have advantage in wisdom saving throws. And if you are hit by an attack, you have an advantage on your very next attack.
Ooh. And how long does this last?
1 hour.
Forever.
Is it concentration or just?
No, it is not concentration.
That's so OP.
Well, with these creatures above us, and the other issues that we've run into, I never liked towers, but I do want to say that if I would ever go into a tower to do some crazy stuff, I would want to do it with you all. So let's do this. Let's get this dumb task done, and be back in the tavern before nightfall.
That was beautiful.
Thanks, Nico.
I'm motivated. Let's go.
I
need more
like the tavern idea.
I like the tavern idea. Yeah, exactly.
Bryn, where are you going? We're not going there yet. We have to do the thing first.
Oh. I'm sorry. All I heard was tavern. That motivated me. Do you want me to send my pack of wolves in to
Oh my god.
run in and check out what's up? Maybe draw some things out?
Sure.
Why not? Yeah, why not?
So let me break Art's plan. This works great.
You assume Art doesn't already have planned for the fact that you have stupid wolves that you're going to send everywhere? It's not like this is the first time you've done this.
Yeah. I send in dancing lights as a lure. I send in wolves on the traps to find them.
As a DM, you have to be ready for all the crazy crap that players do.
All right, I'll come
Especially
up
when
with
you
some
give
new
them crazy
stuff.
items as well.
For the left turn that everybody wants to take.
All right, let's just go in head first, Korbog. That sounds a lot more fun anyway.
I'm outvoted. I don't know why you don't just send in your wolves.
Let's do it. Come on, let's go.
I open the door and go in.
Okay.
Who's first? Nico? Corbog?
Corbog.
Who's first?
Corbog.
Okay.
I'm gonna try and take this off in pieces so I don't
The big hammer.
make a giant mess of things.
Okay, I'm sort of, I guess I'm on Corbog's cloak again, or coat, or cloak, or whatever. I'm in his pocket or whatever, right? Wherever I can fit.
So you guys can go in.
Mm-hmm.
It is in fact in this area just a big empty room. There is what looks like where there were stairs going up into the ceiling. You can see there's like a let me get the hole there. There's like a hole where there was in fact stairs over here. All the wood has rotted away. It's moist in here. It's wet. There's even like some slime like on the inside of the walls and such, whereas obviously there's something has been leaking for years into this tower. And where there was a set of stairs that would have gone up to the second floor, there is just crumbled pieces of wood and rotted wood sitting on the floor.
Is it just like it's the wood that's rotted, or is the stone structure also in pretty rough shape?
No, the stone seems fine. It seems to be anything that may have been wood
But
inside this building.
there is a second floor that we can reach, though.
Yes.
Just
Can I
number.
use my grappling hook and throw it up there? Grab on something?
Sure. Yeah, you can. So you can go ahead and take a grappling hook with the rope, and you kind of hook it up there.
Do I still
Give
have
me-
spider climb or no?
No, it's been too long.
Okay.
Give me a. What do we want to do? What kind of check do we want to do here?
I think somebody should spider climb. That's just me.
You can certainly cast spider climb if you want.
Save the spells for the battles.
Yeah, I mean, you certainly find you can hook the grappling hook up there, and it seems to catch on something, but then as soon as you start to kind of pull on it, like whatever it was caught on, just kind of pulls away from it, and the grappling hook comes back down. You could take a couple throws and keep on trying if you'd like.
Sure.
Mhm.
So yeah, so you can kind of. Oh, good. What?
I was gonna say, do you need me to make a check, or you just?
Yeah, give me a dexterity check.
May I ask something?
Sure.
Is there some
Look.
stone surface that's that I could jump to and then attempt to jump up onto the second floor?
Ooh, I can cast jump on Corbog, and since we're on him, he can jump. Maybe.
24.
Yeah, I mean that's yeah. So you do eventually, Nico. You do get it caught on something. You think it's decent, but not great. Corbog, yeah. I mean, you think you might be able to kind of leap up and grab onto something, but then Goldie mentions the jump spell, and that would probably get you right up there too.
Mm-hmm.
Let's do it, Goldie.
Yeah. So I'm on Corbog's back, and I cast jump on him.
Okay. All right.
And I'm gonna
so-
jump. I'm gonna jump diagonally onto the wall, and then as I hit it, jump diagonally back up.
Parkour.
Okay.
Nice.
Okay. So do some parkour action and get yourself up to the next level. And here, what I'll do is I'm going to kind of put it off to the side a little bit, just to kind of.
And then I'll hold the rope so my other companions can climb up the rope.
Oh, good.
You guys can kind of parkour up to here, and you get up to like the top where the hole is, and give me, Corbog, as you land, give me a dexterity saving throw.
I don't want
Okay. You can just stand there and just take it if you want.
18.
I'm retrieving something. Hang on. You're going to make the save, but I'm retrieving.
Very, very
As
mossy.
you get up there, well, it was. As you kind of land on the ground, there is an eruption of fire
Oh.
around the inside of the tower.
Family. Before we're able to get everybody up, the fire starts.
Correct. Before, so you guys kind of land up there, and when you do, the fire erupts up there, and we're going to hang on a minute. Figure out how much damage you take. Probably lots of it, or not. Maybe, there we go. I'll just roll it here. Let's do this. I don't ever roll dice on Vorpal, so let's do it.
Because you like to cheat.
Well, there's that. There is that.
Nothing. He said nothing.
Oh my gosh.
Ah, look at those ones. But look at those eights.
They balanced out actually.
It
Pretty
did.
good.
It's that even.
So it would have been 23, but you only take half, so take 11 points of damage. Both of you take 11 points of fire damage.
I'm resistant,
Goldie,
man.
right? So Goldie, you only take 5.
So I only have 4 temporary hit points left. Got it.
Correct. So yeah, as you get here, this fire erupts all around this level. You guys can see downstairs. Number one, Nyko, your rope comes back down to you, sans grappling hook, and the end of it has been scorched of the rope. And you guys hear the whooshing sound, and you can see up there a big flash of light as there is something obviously going on up there.
Can we see the third floor?
You can't. No.
Goldie, did you pop a spell accidentally again?
How
Me?
this is silly.
No.
How
I didn't have
how
anything
tall
to
is the
say.
tower?
7 stories.
How many feet?
Probably about 75 or so feet.
Bryn, come with me, please. I don't
Okay.
want any of this. I'm gonna grab Bryn and cast Dimension Door, and we're gonna go to the roof.
Oh, you're going outside? So you're abandoning your friends inside the fire.
We'll meet you up there.
Going outside. Okay, that's perfect. All right, I like that.
Hell no, we're not dealing with this tower of shit.
Come on, Bryn. Let's go,
Get off
Bryn.
of that floor.
Okay, so you can go outside and teleport.
Yeah.
Or dimension door. I'll tell you that in a minute. So
Okay.
Goldie and Korbog, you are inside. This fire has like erupted. What do you do?
Is there any like water anywhere on the walls? Is Korbog sweating buckets? Is any water anywhere?
Not sweating that much, no.
Is it still dangerous?
It feels hot.
mean, can't you guys just keep jumping?
It's like erupted right this
Yeah,
moment.
you have jumped for a minute.
Keep jumping.
Oh,
Can-
can we keep jumping?
My question is, can you counterspell it? Or
Can I
you-
counterspell?
Or can you dispel it? Dispel
I
magic?
can. Is it magic? Or is it
You
a
think
fire?
so? You think it is probably magic.
Okay, I'd like to use dispel magic then. I didn't know if it was a natural fire or if just
Right. Okay, so it is not level 3
Maybe I
or
should
less.
suggest
You
the
do have to
dead
make a
part.
roll. No, you just have to make a roll. So give me your spell casting ability check.
which is charisma.
Yeah, well, it's plus your. So look at what your like attack roll with your scorching ray is. It'd be the same bonus as that.
Oh, okay.
So what is that?
+4.
Okay.
Okay.
So 16.
Mm-hmm.
You habba a poof, and the fire goes away.
Yeah. Well done, Goldie.
I'm always surprised when things I mean to do. Actually, no, I meant to do that. Thank you. You're welcome.
Okay, and you want to
So-
jump up? You want to jump up to
I
the next
saved
level?
the day. Maybe
I say
Nigel can turn back into a big bird again.
Should we jump up to the next level?
Oh. Can we jump to the next level?
You
Or is
can.
the staircase?
He still has jump on him for a little bit.
Okay.
All right, we jump up, I guess,
Cool.
to whatever the next nefarious trap is.
I love how we split the party, just let you guys jump and parkour through the traps. They go around like, poof. Hey. I go, let's get to the tavern, hurry up.
Yeah, who's going to be laughing when the sky swimmers attack while we're still inside the tower?
Yeah, that's probably gonna happen.
Not you.
Not me. I'm gonna be invisible. I'm gonna let them just grab Bryn and go.
It is so cold.
I'm a rogue. I can bonus action hide in the tower.
Could I use my shape change to turn myself into like a baby sky swimmer and just be like
Sky swimmer.
flying on the laying on the ground, acting
Then
out
it'll
like
go up and try to think
Only if you put the baby filter on your person like
Oh,
that down
no,
there,
I
then you can
can't.
be a baby sky swimmer.
I don't even know what filter it is, but it's amazing.
Halfling realness, halfling realness.
So yes, exactly as you expected, Korra, as you leap up here.
Oh God! All right.
Ice erupts from the ground around you. Not there though, because there's a hole there, so not there. Just drop it in there. It's fine. That's fine. Everything's fine. We're all fine. Oh, that's not what I meant.
Oh God.
That is not it.
Oh.
And both of you, give me a dexterity saving throw.
Oh my God, Korbog, this tower is ghetto. Okay, dexterity.
The funny part is I may not have any spell slots at the end of this to heal you guys when you get to the top.
+3.
We can't hear you, Chris.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
There you go.
22.
Okay, so good. Yeah, so you guys jump up. You guys jump up there. This cold and ice comes shooting up out of the floor, all over the place, and both of you take 10 points of cold damage.
Right.
And the next, you do know that over here. Let me point with this. Over here, it goes right up through where the stairs would have been. There's a sheet of ice going right up into where the stairs would be, up through the next hole into the next level.
Okay. Is prestidigitation cold enough to melt it? No.
Warm enough to melt it? No.
Is Fireball cold enough to melt it?
Fireball can melt it, sure.
All right, never mind. What about? Oh, no, never mind. I was going to say burning.
I would
hand.
love for you to throw a fireball right here in this room. That'd be fantastic.
Bolt,
see-
bolt, the cantrip.
What if I use? Yes.
Yes, Chris.
I have a question. Why did we take damage from that? Were we in the wall space when it arrived?
Yes. You were jumping up through the hole, and as you were jumping up through, all these ice shards came up and like ripped into you guys and stuff. You're now I put you in the middle of the room, so you're like in the middle. It's not doing continual damage or anything because you're not in it any more.
Okay.
Yeah, you know Firebolt, Goldie. You could throw fire bolts at the wall of ice if you wanted.
Or I can use burning hands, which is more of like a cone.
You could use burning hands.
Okay. So I tell Korbog to stand near the hole, but don't fall in. Okay.
Okay.
I'm not sure who's planning on falling in, but okay, that's good. That's good to know.
Brain, I have a bad feeling about this. I don't know why.
Never have a bad feeling.
After this room here, I will go to you guys. So hang on. So be ready. Now you guys have split the party.
Sort of.
We could just. Can you dispel this spell?
Dispel? You'd rather me dispel it than to torch it.
I want you to do what you want to do.
I would like to place burning hands on all the ice.
Okay. So roll your damage for burning hands.
It is the ice has to make a dex 16 or it's 3d6.
So roll 3d6.
Mm-hmm. I have the utmost faith in my abilities, Korbog. You can trust me.
I trust you.
3 ones would have been funny.
Would have been hilarious.
No, it wouldn't have.
Okay, so you burning hands and flame. The fires come shooting out. They hit against the wall of ice, and it melts. A bunch of it melts down. You look like you think you could probably get up through the hole now if you needed to. It's down small. It didn't melt the entire wall, but it did melt a good portion of it.
I hit it with my hammer.
Okay. Roll me some damage.
Just normal damage.
Yep.
I'm not going to smite the wall.
Oh, you sure?
Oops. I don't do D20 damage.
Well, you hit.
Oh, you definitely
Good
hit.
job.
10.
10 damage. That is enough. So she melted almost the entire wall section of wall, and you walk up with the hammer and you smash it. And while it's in its very weakened state,
Right after her flames dissipate, I just walk up and go.
yeah, and this shatters that piece of the wall there, which then makes it easy so you guys can get up to the top, up to the next level. On top. So let me see. Let me put this over here for a minute.
Are they already up? They dimension door always at
They
top.
did. They dimension door up top.
We're gonna kick their butts when we get up there.
So you guys are here on top. So up here is, you can see some money kind of scattered around over on that side. There's some various weapons kind of scattered around the top up here. And I don't have any minis for it, but I wish I did. There's bones all over the top of the tower. As if maybe something had been nesting up here and had been killing things and dropping the bones.
Does it look like it's been nesting here recently?
Give me a survival check.
I will. And I'm gonna luck it, and I'm gonna use it at Vorpal. It's not much better. 6 4 21.
Okay. No, you don't think so. Everything seems that even the bones and stuff kind of have a little bit of mold and stuff on them, because there's some of the rock up here is pretty well worn out and everything, and there's the cracks in the rock, so the water and stuff has been pouring down through the top up here. So there's definitely something all over the bones.
The weapons look just old and junky.
Yes.
Okay. Well, I guess we can get started while the others catch up.
Sure, I'll collect the gold. You do your ritual. I've got my flask. We'll just hang out.
Can you put some of that in my pouch too? And I'll start doing the ritual.
Okay.
You can have all the gold if you want.
So you'll start pouring the silver around, like you were planning on doing. Bryn goes over and starts checking out the money. When that happens, you guys can give me initiatives.
Ha!
When I touch the gold,
I had a feeling.
Frickin' frozen.
Luck.
Yes. Nico, what'd you get?
Natural 20 for 26.
Okay. Bryn.
I'm gonna luck it. That's still horrible. 14.
Don't you have some inspo?
Can't inspo an initiative roll, can I?
Sure.
Why not?
I've got
Die-
one.
die
I've
20
got
roll.
one inspo. Nah, I'll stay at 14.
Okay. Korbach and Goldie, go ahead and roll me initiatives too, just so we have it.
Oh, I was gonna say, excuse me? Did something come down with us?
Korbach, what'd you get?
7.
Oh, you're muted, Corbug.
His audio keeps going out on us.
No, it's not. It's not you. It's me.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, if I had $1 for every time I heard.
Are you breaking up with us? I mean,
What did I say yesterday? I broke up with somebody via the sending message.
yes. Yeah, that was funny.
Oh god.
So what'd you end up with total, Korbach?
Depends on which one I have to take.
Did you roll it with your advantage? Is that what you did? Or rolled it with
I
inspo?
re-rolled it with inspo, yeah.
Yeah, so you take whatever's better.
I got an 8.
8, okay. Okay, so yeah, Nyko, you start pouring out the silver around the edge, and Bryn goes over and starts to mess around with the money. When he does that, actually, Bryn, give me a perception check.
Yeah, I'm just picking up gold. 5.
Okay, so and actually, Nyko, you can give me a perception check as well, actually.
Sure. Dirty 20.
Okay, yeah. So your Bryn is completely focused on this money, and you can tell he's like totally paying attention to the money and not anything else. And as you're like pouring it out, and you happen to like look over towards him to see what he's doing, and you start to see the bones move. And as they do,
What is that?
What is that?
they form together into this dragon-looking creature.
Nice.
Hey, you guys remember that really
I mean-
dirty trick I
I mean-
did last time? I can't do that because we used top polymorph twice already.
Oh shit.
And it's going to attack.
Are we doing like normal initiative?
Yeah. I already have you guys in order. We're good.
Okay.
Your action was pouring out the silver, and Bryn's was going over and playing with the money. It gets
I
like
see.
a surprise round because you guys weren't expecting it.
Got it.
Both of you, give me wisdom saving throws.
We have advantage.
You do have advantage.
Yeah.
It's like I knew this was gonna happen. Oh my god, Bryn! Oh, thank god. Wisdom save 18 plus 1, 19 for me.
I have a -1 on wisdom, so it's 6.
Yes. This is fantastic. So you get the first. Oh, I see. You've gotten all the chest and trove markers today. So you are frightened as you now realize that this is a dragon.
Holy
It has this
shit.
aura of fear that's emanating out of the dragon,
Oh.
and it is going to attack you with its bite as well.
Well,
Seems fair.
that's fair.
This is horrible for
Bryn
you guys.
does a 23
Run.
hit, Bryn.
No, it does not.
Yes, it does, right?
Yes. Jesus, yeah. I'm a freaking rogue. Yes, a 23 hits me.
So so this thing bites into you, and as you see it get ready to start to bite you, you see like some light forming in its mouth, and as it bites into you for 18 points of damage, there is a shock of electricity that comes out after it, which does another 5 points of lightning damage.
It's a lightning dragon?
It's an undead blue dragon.
Really, it looks like a black dragon to me.
When we're downstairs, do we hear anything going on upstairs, or are we just
Oh, you're
like,
going to, yes. Yep,
Did
you're
they
going
hear me go, oh shit?
Yep.
They're gonna hear me scream like a.
Well, you're actually getting attacked by the tail, so
Come back downstairs?
I assume a 26 hits Nyko?
Yes.
Okay, so you take 16 points of bludgeoning damage. So this thing comes up, its aura like goes out and scares the crap out of Bryn. It bites into Bryn, and its tail comes around and bashes you, and then it is the next action. So, Korbog, you now are down a couple levels down still. You can hear because it's the rooms are pretty much empty. It's echoing through. And there is I don't have the hatch in, but
Well,
there is
that was
a hatch.
that was his surprise round, Bryn. So that's not the actual initiative.
Right.
Okay, so what is the initiative?
Initiative is Nyko, then Bryn, then the creature. Then Korbog,
Okay.
then Gold.
Okay, thank you.
Okay.
So, Korbog, what would you like to do at this point? Back
Go
to
to the
you.
next level. We should go to the next level fast because I heard something. I heard a girl screaming upstairs.
I jump up.
I don't scream like a girl.
No, Nyko said he did.
That's what you're hearing.
I'm going to take the ice out just so I can move you up to the next level.
I say, Goldie, this is probably gonna hurt, and then I jump up.
Amazing.
And then there's the wind.
Oh gosh. Okay.
Pretty close. Pretty close. So, yeah, so you jump up and you land up here, and coming out of this window right here, boo, 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 is a strong breeze that comes flying through, and both of you, I believe, need to make checks, as it's obviously a gust of wind spell. Let me see what the check.
Saving throws.
It is strength saving throw.
Strength.
Go,
Yeah.
and when you're next to me, Goldie, you get +2.
Okay. This one. 4. I have to use my to reroll that. Okay. -1 with 12 +2, 14.
Okay.
I got a 21.
Okay, so you both made it. So you leap up there and you land, and coming right through this window right here is a gust of wind that just blasts into you. It looks like it would have knocked you back down the stairs, but you landed and you did like your superhero pose when you landed, and you're kind of like the wind is blowing onto you. Goldie's hair is going all crazy behind her, but you are both able to stay up there. Okay, you can make another. You can make another jump actually before this turn if you like.
I do.
Nice.
Okay,
What
so
now,
you jump.
Art?
You jump up there and you land, and nothing happens. However, you can see that there is, in fact, a hole above you that goes up to the roof.
So how far have we jumped?
You've jumped up like 6 floors at this point.
No, I mean, how much have we jumped this round?
Oh, you've jumped 20 feet up.
Okay.
Because if I dash, would I be able to jump again?
Sure.
Yeah.
I do.
Okay. Got everybody back together. Gang's back together.
Yeah. No.
Exactly.
Oh,
About time you guys got up here.
Boom. So you jump up to here. Goldie's with you. So you did your movement and you did your your action to dash. You want to do anything with your bonus action?
I say, what is this cursed beast? You will perish this day again. And I render it fucked, whatever that is. Oath of enmity.
I already had it coming.
I render it fucked.
It won't stay on. I can't.
What spell is that?
Put it on
Look
its
it on the
neck.
wing.
Oath
Oath
of
of
enmity.
enmity.
There we go. I got it.
I figured saying it that way would be more entertaining, you know what I mean?
Yes, yes. That is our special chest and trove marker made just for this occasion. Okay, so you come up and you Oath of Enmity it, and now it is Goldie's turn. So Goldie, you are here. There is this bone dragon-like creature that is up on top of here. You have no idea where it came from. You see Bryn to your left, and he's got like his hands in a pile of money. You see to your right, Nyko's got like this. Got like a bag of silver dust that he was pouring out, and he got whacked, and like there's not a good circle right now because he kind of got hit and sprayed silver or a little bit of silver over the area because he got hit by something. What do you want to do?
Actually, first, I look at this abomination, and I recognize it, even though it's ugly and nobody loves it. It's family, you know? It's a dragon. So I would like to first cast message. You said it was a dragon art, so don't change things.
Not changing it.
You'll be like, no, it's not a dragon. It's actually
No, it's a dragon. It's an undead dragon.
Okay, so I would like to
This
cast-
remind you of your mother?
my mother, she gets mad too, and so I like to cast message.
Oh, she's adopted. I get it. Oh, Nico has this light bulb that lights up.
Why are you talking to the dragon?
I would like to say, brother, don't do this. I don't know who put this spell on you and who made you this ugly beast, but I see the beauty inside, brother. We mean you no harm. We just want you to step back and let us take all the money. That's all we want.
Give me a persuasion check with disadvantage.
Why is this advantage?
Because you called it
With
ugly.
disadvantage.
You called it ugly and said, "Give
Dirty
us the
art.
money."
11 and
We're gonna become the Dragon Brisketeers.
11 plus 8.
It does in fact turn its head towards you. It gets a little bit of a like the redness in his eye, or actually yellow. It's like it got a little bit of like lightning in its eyes, and it gets a little brighter for a few seconds. What else would you like to do?
I would like to use my. I think it's called Quicken Spell.
Mm-hmm.
I would like to, and because my brother did not, he just basically looked at me and cried. He didn't tell me he wasn't going to hurt me and my friends. I'm going to have to cast a spell on him that he's probably not going to like. Okay? So wait, where is everybody?
So remember, you've cast a spell this turn because you cast message. So if you cast a second spell, it can only be a cantrip.
It can only be a cantrip.
Correct.
Well,
You
message-
can't
message
cast two
is a
spells in a
cantrip.
turn.
Okay, go.
Oh,
'cause
message is a
you-
cantrip. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Message is a
Yeah.
cantrip. Thank you. I completely forgot. So never mind. You can cast whatever you want. I keep thinking message is a level 1 spell. I wasn't thinking it was cantrip.
Okay. I think I would like. There's a few things I want to cast, but I think I'm gonna have to cast Burning Hands.
Okay.
This is the thing. I'm like, brother, I need you to know that I may be tiny, and I may look like a little piece of crap, but I can actually take you down. I can fight fire with fire.
So does that make you a turdling?
Oh my god.
Can we change your name bracket to say turdling?
So it gets a dexterity saving throw, correct?
Yes, and it's Dex 16.
Oh, I will use one of my inspirations.
One of his weighted dice. Is that what he's using?
Inspiration. So I get a 19. Thank you for the inspiration, because I rolled a 3 the first time. So 19. So you go up and you put your fingers together. Fire shoots out of your fingertips and goes around this creature, but it does manage to kind of get away from some of the flame. Roll your damage.
It's 3d6, and then you get half as much, I think, because it's a failed save.
Yep. Because he made it. Yep. So roll 3d6 and I'll have it.
Brother.
So 4 points of damage to the creature. Anything else you want to do?
I want to move as far away from it.
There's not a lot of far places to be up here. You're right on top of it. Unless you want to jump off the tower. If you'd like to leap off the tower, yeah, that's about as far away as you can get.
No, I can't.
Okay.
Friends.
You don't do that. Okay. So Ashley, why don't we take a quick break? Because we're a couple hours in here. Let's give everybody a second. We'll get back to the top of the order. You guys have gotten yourself into some trouble. So everybody, hang on tight. Give us about 10, and we will be right back.
Okay, one
Caffeine.
luck and inspo to myself and Goldie. I'm gonna do just a normal raffle for a video game for the break. So just enter raffle in the chat for our mid-show video game break, and we'll be back in 10.
All right. All right, hey everybody, we are back to the action here. We're right in the middle of a battle with a blue Draco Lich. Goldie had just taken her turn, and before Nyko gets to take his turn, the dragon's actually going to take a legendary action. So right after Goldie shoots the fire all over the Draco Lich, it kind of rears up on its hind legs and just starts flapping its wings. And by doing that, all of you within 10 feet, which I think is everybody except Goldie, actually, who's 15 feet away. The other three of you give me dexterity saving throws.
He's just a little mad. It's okay.
Goldie, stop pissing this thing off.
Brandon, you get +2 to this.
Yes,
Plus
make
two?
sure you- Yep.
8, 16 plus 5, 16 plus 5, 21.
Okay, 21 for you, Bryn.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20. Korbog.
Sorry, my dice reset.
Oh.
19.
19 total.
Yep.
Okay, so Bryn. Oh, and Bryn, you're frightened too. So what does that give you again? Frightened. Let's see. Frightened. Your
just can't
disadvantage
get
on
close.
ability checks and attack rolls, and you can't get closer to him. So okay, just so we know. So yeah, so you Bryn and Korbog are both knocked prone.
With a 20, I'm knocked
With
prone.
a 20, you're knocked prone. The saving throw was a 21.
Ah.
Heck.
I'm checking the books.
You are frightened and now prone. So you're both knocked prone. You both take 14 points of bludgeoning damage. And
Luck and
you're gonna
inspo to
fly a
Bryn.
little bit. And it's actually going to move a little bit further, and it's getting right up in Goldie's face now.
Oh no.
And then Nyko, it is now your turn.
I'm not in range, right?
In range, not in
Melee?
melee. No, there's a
No.
5 foot space, right?
Yeah, I want to get like behind it, like over in this corner.
Okay.
I'm gonna use my bonus action, unsettling words. I lost it. I had something funny before the break, and I lost it. Don't
Brand
pick
new
on
old
that little. Don't pick on that little dragon. Why don't you pick on someone your own size? You big ugly. I don't know. That's dumb. So you have a -5 on the saving throw.
Okay.
I'm casting.
You
I'm
could've said
casting.
Bryn, sorry, go ahead.
I'm casting dissonant whispers. So it's a wisdom save. So -5 on your save.
Okay. What does that do now?
Whoop, wrong mouse. That's not the right mouse. It's a psychic damage.
Gotcha. Psychic damage. Okay. Okay. Wisdom save. At
Mhm.
-5.
Yeah.
I will use an inspiration. Oh, I have advantage on it actually because he has magic resistance. I think he's still gonna fail it. 14.
14 fails. So you have to move. You have to use your.
-5.
Was that?
Stupid -5.
Yeah. So you have to use your reaction right now to move as far away from me as possible, and you take 19 points of psychic damage.
Okay, so
It hurts me
psychic
to
damage.
hurt him. It really does.
He moves over to here.
You pissed him off. What do you expect?
It was a spanking.
When he moves, does he provoke an opportunity attack from me?
Because that's not me
Yeah.
pushing him out of the way. That's him actually just moving.
Oh.
out of the
Yeah.
way.
So you
Korbog, you're
are
prone.
prone though, so you'll be at disadvantage when you swing.
But I had advantage because he did damage to me last round.
Okay, so then you are straight roll. Well, plus he's also your
wait, wait.
anyway, so you're advantage anyway.
Hold on. Never mind. That's a dumb move. That's a 37.
37. You're plus.
What?
No, I mean 27. I mean 27.
Like holy shit!
Be like, all right. I need a better magic
hit?
weapon. We need to have a conversation.
Hell yeah! Holy god!
Oh.
Well, that's what happens when you moved up to level 9, right? DC went up +10.
You're plus 27 to hit. You know, it's
And
Yeah.
I will smite.
surprise.
At like 10th
This is
level.
a shocked face.
So he takes 15 damage from the hammer alone.
How much?
Bludgeoning, 17.
Okay.
And I get an extra, what? 1 die or 2 dice for him being undead?
An extra 1 die plus.
Okay.
So you get what? 2 dice for a first level spell, 1 die for undead, and then 1 for every level spell above first.
Roll it on the table here.
Luck and inspo to Thad from April, trying to make up for those stuns.
Yeah. You got a few more of those to go, sweetie.
16
I'm only kidding.
Radiant
I'm
damage.
only kidding.
16 more.
Radiant damage.
Got it? Does not seem to do anything extra to him. He does not seem to really be affected any more by the radiant damage than anything else.
She so badly kicked my butt. And that. Oh my gosh, it was brutal.
Nico, are you done?
Yes.
Bryn, it is your turn.
Okay, so obviously I'll use half my movement to
Stand up.
stand up. Now I have disadvantage because of being frightened, but I do have advantage because of Nico's spell
For your first attack, I think.
for my first attack, and I haven't taken one yet.
Correct.
So that's a straight roll.
Oh yeah, Korbog, did you? Oh no, that was an opportunity attack you took. Okay, I was gonna say you only attacked once. Forgot that you're That was an opportunity attack.
Oh, my turns are coming.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
All right, so I'm gonna do
If you're
sharpshooter.
still alive.
Straight
Oh, I will
roll.
be.
So plus 12, 25 minus 5 is a 20 to hit.
Oh, and you stood up, right? So you're not
Yep.
prone anymore. What'd you get? Sorry.
20 to hit.
20 to hit is in fact a hit.
All right, sweet. And it's engaged with Goldie, correct?
It is.
Sneaky. Oh, what the?
Something. Should I change the camera angle? Do you want a different
14.
angle?
24 points of damage on the first one.
24. Okay.
Correct. Second shot is at disadvantage, though, correct?
Correct.
'Cause I'm frightened. I will use I'll use a luck point. Beautiful. Okay. So that makes. So lowest is a 16. Plus 12, 28, minus 5, 23.
Hits.
Why did I pick a character with so much freaking math? And I'll do an arcane shot bursting arrow at the top of its head so that I don't damage Goldie. So that should be another 3d6 hit. Better. 17, 27 points of damage.
Okay. Boom.
Nice.
All right. So bang, boom. Are you done?
I would like to move as far away over here as possible to get away from this thing. And that's it.
Like that. Okay. Legendary action at the end of your
Point of order?
turn. Yep.
Order? Doesn't he get to save to end the frightened condition?
Does
At the end of each turn, yeah.
Yep. At the end of
Gotcha.
each turn.
Its turns or my turns?
Your turn. Yeah, you. Your turns.
And what's the check here?
Wisdom save.
9.
You have advantage. You have
Oh.
advantage.
Yeah, you have advantage on wisdom.
Yeah, you have advantage on wisdom saves. Even worse.
9.
Okay. Do
should've
you want to
moved away
spend
from me.
inspiration or anything? Yeah,
Oh,
you should move away
sure.
from. Okay, and so before the end of your turn, he's going to use his last legendary action. His tail's going to whip around and try and hit Korbog, lying on the ground.
I'm prone.
Yep, he gets advantage on the attack roll because you're prone. So I've spent 2 inspiration so far, or 2 luck. I mean,
I don't know. You got to keep track of these on your own.
I spent 2. I spent 2.
That's what all the characters do.
I
I'm
think
going
you spent
to-
3. I think you spent 3.
I think he spent 5.
I have now.
6.
Damn, that's gonna hit you anyway, but it's not gonna. I was just trying to. Well, anyway.
Yeah,
was
you
gonna
spend you spend all you want to try to crit me with my adamantine chainmail.
Oh, shit, that's right. God damn it! That's what I was trying to do. I was trying to.
Don't
trying to
tell
crit
him.
you.
Don't tell him. He forgot.
I did forget.
I just did you a favor, Art. I just did you a big favor.
Remember that.
Too many art favors. Lucky didn't spoke in the chat. Now you're
I
helping.
know, that's great.
Dang.
Chris, take 21 points of bludgeoning damage.
All right.
Oh no, wait, I'm sorry. No, scratch that. I rolled the wrong dice. I did that as a bite attack, which is not correct. That's only 18 points of bludgeoning damage.
Get it the fucking together, Art.
I know. So Bryn moves out of the way. The tail whips around, almost as if maybe he was trying to swing at Bryn, but Bryn wasn't there anymore, and he whaps you with the tail. And now it is his turn. Goldie, you can give me an opportunity attack.
Okay. Does it have to be melee? Yeah,
Yep.
right? Okay. I don't want to do this. But I just wanted you to listen to us and not hurt us. So
Well, then you.
I do. I run. I mean, can you really stab something that's undead?
Yeah.
I can? Because my dagger is imbued with like all the powers of fire, draconic bloodline? Okay. I would like to dash toward.
No, you just get
Fine.
an opportunity attack because he moved away from you, so you get a free stab if you want it.
I want a free stab. Okay.
Okay.
So just hit.
Just a dagger attack. Yep, whatever your dagger attack is.
11.
11 is a miss.
Okay, well then I missed then, I guess.
Okay, so he flies over to here, and he kind of crouches like mostly over his pile of money that he had that Thad started playing around with, and his head kind of bends around almost as if it's following the contour of like the tower, and his head comes right towards Korbog, looking right straight at Korbog, and he breathes lightning. Korbog,
Why is he punishing me for something that Bryn did?
Korbog,
I think it was Goldie that angered him.
Korbog and Goldie give me dexterity saving throws. Don't forget you're at plus 2, Goldie, because you're within 10 feet of Korbog.
Okay. So 4 + 2 + 3. 9. I think I'll use my to reroll.
Probably a good idea.
No, I won't actually. Oh, God, no.
Ah. Okay, so what'd you get, Goldie?
A 1.
Not high enough. Korbog, what did you get?
18.
Okay. So this lightning comes ripping through the two of you. Korbog, you have made your saving throw, so you take 33 points of lightning damage. Goldie, you take 66 points of lightning damage. As this lightning goes ripping through you.
I need some math. Hold on. Wait, I'm a halfling. Aren't I supposed to survive everything? I have 2 hit points.
He just got turned into a marshmallow.
This is a mess.
Hold
And-
on. When she rolls a 1, she can use her lucky ability, her lucky racial ability.
Oh, that's true. Because I'm lucky, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Yeah, so roll that again. When you roll a 1, you get to roll another roll.
That hurt my feelings. It really did.
Yeah!
So instead, you only take 33 points of lightning damage. Well, better than 66.
Yeah, it is, but thanks. Oh my gosh. I love the fact that I was like, I have like 1 hit point left, and Art was like,
Korbog, it's your turn.
Korbog stands up. As he's standing up, he says, I curse you to oblivion. And I put a Warlock's Hex on this guy.
You're no longer prone. Where's
Or
Hex?
Hexblade's Curse, technically.
Yep. Hex is here. Put a little hex on him. Stick it somewhere where it'll stay. I'll put it over his tail too. He's hexed.
I have advantage against him.
Mm-hmm.
And I attack. Score a crit on a 19 or 20. Okay, that'll do. 28.
Hits. Surprisingly enough.
Takes 16 damage from the magic hammer,
Yep.
and I smite.
Also, that's a burst.
My hammer sings your end. It sings your final sound. Say. Ugh.
Oh. Oh.
Wow.
is that
That was a big pile of crap.
like,
With 48, you rolled a 7.
7 more damage. Fuck you, Thad.
Got it.
I deserve that one.
And I swing and I attack again. Oh Wait a minute.
I don't see much doom, half orc.
He takes 4 additional damage because he's hexed.
Oh, that's right.
And I swing again. 25.
25 is a hit.
Takes 18 damage from the hammer.
18. Okay.
Yes. And I smite again.
Take a picture of the battle up here. 18 damage. Got it.
For 18 more radiant damage.
18 more radiant damage. Got it. It is not looking happy.
And I am done.
Okay. With you being done, it is.
It hurts me as much as it hurts you.
It again kind of rears up on its back feet and it's flapping its wings. Thad, Bryn, and Korbog, give me dexterity saving throws.
Any advantage, disadvantage, funkiness going on here?
What's that?
Any advantage, disadvantage, funkiness going on here?
Nope. Nope.
Okay.
Just straight up roll.
Come on.
I don't need any.
Oh my God.
I don't need to give you disadvantage. You roll crappy enough as it is.
13.
Okay. Korbog, what did you get?
19.
Okay, neither one of them is good enough. Both of you take 17 points of bludgeoning damage, and you are knocked prone. Proned.
He's really pissed.
I
Can we
take
find out his
17
name?
points of bludgeoning damage. Korbog's head hits the pavement, hits the stones first, and he looks like he's gonna pass out, and then he just goes, "Ah!" And he has 1 hit point left.
That's half orc ability.
Oh no.
And that was Korbog's turn, right? Yep. So Goldie, it is your turn.
Alright. I look at the dragon and I'm just like, I'm trying to like appeal to him just by staring at him with this compassion in my eyes. Question. He's an undead. Is his body like an empty cage?
Yes. Yeah. Like there's no. You can see like his wings there. He does have like some leather still between like the bones of his wings, but like his rib cage is all open and it's just all bone all the way up through.
I would like to figure out a way to get close to his heart. So I would like to climb up inside him. So how can I do this? Help me do this, Art.
Okay. So what's your plan? Tell me what you're planning to do.
I would like to climb inside of and take on the form of my brother. And then at some point, I would like to cast Immolation using a sorcery point to careful spell my comrades. Immolation basically means I torch the whole place. However, they'd all be safe because of my spell.
Right. So immolation. Hang on.
Yeah. But this is only if I can actually crawl inside and become one. Actually, become one with my brother.
Okay, so immolation, yes. So you choose a target, and it bursts into flames. If you were inside him, you would probably also burst into flames.
Not if I use careful spell.
Oh, right. You could do that. Correct. Yeah.
Jesus, Art.
All right. So give me an acrobatics check.
Oh, acrobatics. Okay, we can do acrobatics. Plus, wait, plus 3. 19.
Okay, so you guys see Goldie kind of move over here, and she gets underneath the dragon, and she leaps up into its rib cage, and is standing inside the dragon.
And I say, brother, I once learned this from an old friend of mine named Vlad. They say that light is the only thing that can drive out darkness. But sometimes to drive out the darkness, you must become the darkness. Ah!
Okay, so flames just erupt everywhere around this creature. It gets a dexterity saving throw. Yes.
16.
And I will, in fact, roll it. Oh, I get advantage because of that. A 1 and a 2 is a fail. However, he will use legendary resistance to make his saving throw. So he will make the saving throw. You still do half a damage. So roll 8 dice 6 fire damage.
It's how many? It's 8 dice 6, right?
Yep.
Jeez, I'm crow. 8 dice 6 on a level 9.
Right. Yeah. It's a fifth level spell. She just used her 1 5th level spell slot.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So he takes 14 points of fire damage.
Mm-hmm.
And he's going to continue. Oh no, he does not because he made the saving throw. On a failed save, it burns for the rage. So yeah, so you do the 14 points of fire damage. And you are now inside him as well. Anything else that you're going to do?
Well, I'm inside of him.
Well, you got up in his rib cage, right?
Yeah, I'm just gonna crawl up in his rib cage and just lie next to his heart and try to speak to him inside. I'm trying to calm him down, that's all. Does he know I'm in there?
Probably, yeah.
There's no calming. We're killing it.
They say it's a stupid idea until it works, okay?
He's gonna take a legendary action and he's going to hit Bryn with his tail.
Didn't he
advantage
already
because
use the
Bryn's
legendary
front.
action
Yeah,
To do
he
the
can
guts?
he gets 3 of them
per round?
per round. But his wings count as 2. So if he does his wings, he only gets 1 other action. So his tail easily 27 hits you. You take 16 points of bludgeoning damage as the tail smacks you while you're lying on the ground. And Nico, it is your turn.
How is everybody looking?
Like
Really bad.
How is the creature looking?
Like shit.
He's also
What would Sharp say? On a scale of 1 to 43, I'm at 6.
all
Can I
right.
cast
So
healing or no?
I am gonna do what I think I would do. You've died once. Why don't you go jump off the fucking ledge? I don't know. I'm off today. That's a -5 on your save.
Oh, balls.
Doing the same thing. Dissonant whispers.
Okay.
Wisdom save.
At -5. 19.
Use my luck for you to re-roll that.
14?
14 fails.
I will legendary resistance and make it.
Okay. So then you take half of this. 22. So you take 11 points of psychic damage.
His head's kind of shaking as you're whispering to it. Is very unhappy.
Okay.
I'd
like to get to the other side of the top, away from all the chaos.
Okay, and Bryn.
I will climb my ass off the floor again.
You gotta stop laying down on the job.
I know. If I disengage, will the dragon get an opportunity attack?
No, if you take your action to disengage, it does not get the swing.
Sorry, if I don't do a disengage bonus action, will it get an opportunity attack?
Yep.
Okay. So I will bonus action disengage and come over here.
Yep.
Get out of tail range. Okay, so I've got to roll with disadvantage, correct?
Correct, because you are still frightened.
Did it attack him last round?
It did.
Yes.
It did. Yes.
Okay, so this should be a straight roll. Thank you.
Right. Right, because you got
All right, so plus 12 minus 5, so 20 points to hit.
20's a hit. 20's a hit.
Sneaky, sneaky. Beautiful. Okay, so
Wow.
24, 30 points of damage on the first shot.
Okay, so you kind of zip over there and you take a shot, and the shot heads. It looks like it's headed right towards Goldie, like headed right into the ribs, right towards Goldie, and it kind of deflects off a rib and goes right over next to where Goldie was, where there was this little yellow heart, and the shot goes right into the heart of the dragon, and it crumbles into bones.
Whoa! It seems so sad.
It had exactly 30 hit points left, and you did 30 points of damage.
Whoa!
Only one abomination has fallen today.
What's the other one?
So
When she says that, I wink at her.
what's everybody's HP at? Like, who looks really, really bad? Who looks?
I have 1 hit point. I only have that because I use that ratio ability.
I almost got it.
I have 17.
Okay, so I'll use that spell slot for Korbog, so you'll get 24 back. I'll use this one for Bryn. You get 18. And then you get another 15.
Who's you?
You get those two. You get 15 and an 18, Bryn.
Oh, sweet. Thank you.
How's everybody else doing?
Can I cast Prayer of Healing? Because I get 6 creatures, and it's 2d8 plus 4.
Sure. So I'm gonna finish the ritual while she's doing that too.
Okay.
No, it's instantaneous. 14 points each. Okay.
Ugh. Now that we're all feeling a little better, should I collect that gold again?
Sure.
Did these things actually regenerate? Would we know that? Or is this like a once you kill it, it's done kind of thing?
That was quite impressive, Bryn. It just makes me sad because I thought we could save him somehow, and maybe we could have brought him back to the Crossblades and shown him the error of his ways. Maybe he could have been part of our gang. You know, sometimes people can change.
I'm gonna go up and put my hand on her and be like, "It's all right, Goldie. Just please have a seat. Just take a breath. I'll give you 16 points of healing as well."
Oh, thank you.
He could have been the 5th Brisketeer.
I'm almost tapped, so here we go.
You could have been the mascot.
I thought I was the mascot.
I'm about to be a vicious mockery bandit here in a second, so let's get going. All right, I'm gonna finish the silver.
Yep.
And
So
the
you
ritual.
go around and you put the stone in the middle of the floor, and you go around and do the ritual, and the same thing. The light erupts out of the silver, zips all the way around, light engulfs everywhere, and then the garnet is sitting in the center, like right there, and it is glowing red, like the last one was. Bryn, from the pile of money, there's 350 copper.
Okay.
Yep.
200 silver.
Yep.
150 gold.
Yep.
There are 13 gems.
All right, hold on.
Mm-hmm.
By the way, Alicia, I just kind of keep a party inventory stuff.
Okay.
So
You're right. Okay.
you don't need to do all this crap. Gems. Where am I?
I would have forgotten it.
Move that out of the way now. There we
Sorry, how many gems again? You said 13?
go. 13, worth 100 gold pieces apiece. You don't know that yet, but when you finally appraise them, just so I don't forget.
Okay.
You find 2 potions, you find a little bag of dust, and you find a rod. And they're inside like a small box. There's like cloth inside the box that has like lining around. It has like a wooden frame, but then there's cloth and stuffing kind of in there, like wool's fur in there to like pad the box. And it holds 2 potions, this little bag of dust, and then the rod is laid in there as well.
Any magic users know what these potions are? This dust, the rod is.
I can take a look. I will cast detect magic, I guess, on the box.
The box is not magical itself. However, the potions, the dust, and the rod are all magical.
I'm not entirely sure what these items are, but I will I can take the rod. If you guys want to take the potions and the powder, maybe you have a friend in the crossblades that could identify these.
Sounds good. I'll take the whole box. Stuff
Okay.
it in the bag of holding.
Okay.
Yeah.
I need to learn identify. That's what I need to learn. I
Yeah, I
even
was
know
gonna
if
say.
I don't even know if I can learn identify or not. I also realize in these moments I need more attack spells because I don't have very many.
Well, you're a bard. Bards don't have a lot of attack spells anyway.
Yeah.
Eloquence, attack.
When
Bards can-
do I get banishment? That's what I want to know. There's a -5 on that
Level 5.
banishment.
I think Banishment's a level 5 spell, isn't it?
Is it?
Yeah. And Identify is in fact a bard spell, so you could have Identify.
I can only change when I level though, right?
Correct.
Cool.
Okay.
Yeah,
So right now we're at the top. Is it like open air or is it enclosed?
It's open. The top is open to the sky, and you can still see like over a little way, over a little ways where the towers and stuff are. You can still see those creatures flying around up there.
I look over at Nico and I say, are you thinking what I'm thinking?
Probably not.
Okay, first you used Dimension Door and left me and Korbog to fry. Well, him, not me, because I'm resistant.
Well,
Now you don't want to turn me back into a flying big birdie flappy thing?
well, I can't do Dimension Door and I can't do Polymorph. I can do Zone of Truth, Silence, or Cure Wounds. That's about it.
He's running low.
Can you sing a song?
I could. But
Sing
I
us
don't
a song,
sing.
Mr. Piano Man.
Well, we just go down the way we came.
Maybe we ought to drop a rope off the top of the tower and not go back through the rooms of.
All right, I'll tie a rope back onto my grappling hook.
How long of a rope do you have?
Oh,
Because the tower is about 75 feet up.
I've got a 50-footer. We can string them together.
Okay.
but how do I get my grappling hook back?
You don't need a grappling hook. Just tie it to the portcullis or whatever,
Okay,
one of the
That's fair.
stones. Save your grappling hook.
The parapet.
Oh,
Portcullis is a door.
no, that doesn't work either.
No.
I'd like to say something.
Yes.
We're very lucky that Goldie and I managed to get here as quickly as we did. It was ill-conceived and ill-done that you transported yourself and Bryn to the top of this tower. I would appreciate in the future if you did not just recklessly do so again.
Yes, I understand it was ill-advised. You all were in a room of fire. We thought we would go a different way. Perhaps maybe next time we leave the gold alone as well, until we have reinforcements.
Oh, so now we're gonna start pouring.
All right, well, how am I
We're all
supposed to know
friends.
that gold is gonna create a dragon? I mean, come on.
We're all
Shit like
friends.
this doesn't happen.
Oh, but this is
We're all-
family. I told you guys what I was thinking.
We're all friends. We make mistakes, but we can be a little more careful.
There are opportunities for learning.
Yes, I agree.
That's what my mom always said. And look, did we die?
Goldie, your brother learns much better than you do.
No, you didn't, Mom. I got to be a big flappy bird. He didn't.
Did somebody say something about a tavern at the end of all this?
I think it's tavern time.
Mm-hmm.
When is the big ritual?
That's what you gotta find. You gotta find out.
We got to go to the Enlightenment.
Well, you were gonna go back to the cross blades first and
Okay.
let them know that you dropped the garnets off. but-
Point of order. Do we feel like we need to rest before we try to traverse the dangers between here and the crossblades?
Sure is.
Maybe inside of the base of the tower, like get down and get into the base, and I can do I can do the cat nap thing where we take a 10-minute short rest.
Ooh,
Yeah. Okay.
Probably a good plan.
I like it.
You guys go down to the bottom of the tower and down into the base. Oh, actually, who's tying the ropes together?
That would be a
Corbog?
Corbog thing.
I'm
They
elected.
both hand Corbog ropes.
Mm-hmm.
Corbog,
now, boy.
give me a survival check with advantage for you were a sailor. Okay, you're good. All right, so you guys were able to traverse down with the rope. They stay together. The pirate has tied a very nice knot and such into the rope. You make it down to the bottom. You can go into the bottom of the tower, and you can in fact do the cat nap and take a quick rest.
Okay.
Beautiful.
So take a short rest.
I would like to prestidigitize like
Wait a
some
minute.
pillows, some nice pillows, some aromatherapy lamps, some nice blankets.
So
maybe,
prestidigitation is an illusion, remember? So it's not actually a real thing.
Are
But
you
you can
sure?
make but you can make the lights. You can make little lights and stuff, which could glow.
and also some beautiful smells because this is an old smelly tower. And I want to
Yeah,
make it
so it's all slimy and moldy, and it's
and some
wet.
nice breezes. We fall asleep fast.
I do
Okay.
want to do a song of rest before we take this short rest, so you guys all get an extra
Okay.
D8 of healing.
Okay.
So everybody go ahead and
Go to
That's if we use a hit dice, right?
what's that? You can spend your hit dice.
Yeah, but his Song of Rest only applies if we use hit dice, right? Or does it?
Correct.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have to spend by spending one or more hit dice. Yeah.
One hit dice.
So if you use one of your
1d6.
hit dice, you can use mine as well.
Okay.
Sweet. Full.
I still can't
Let's get
cast
back into the
anything
ship.
else but catnap and pulse wave.
I'm back to full hit points though.
Yeah, me
Yeah.
too.
Oh, I always forgot I had that. You guys gotta remind me. I have a ring of spell storing that I don't apparently write down. It's counterspell and cure wounds, but that's a good good remember. There it is.
And you can put spells back in it once you
Yeah,
use it.
yeah.
Q plus plus 1. Okay.
Nico, could you pull your map out again so we can take a look?
Mm-hmm.
Sure.
How far is the walk?
Yeah, we're right here-ish. No, we're right here.
Yeah, you're here. Yeah, you're over here. Yeah.
Okay.
And,
So I mean, it shouldn't be too bad. We just got to come across the bridge here.
Mm-hmm.
Well, the bridge isn't there, but yeah, go over there and.
Oh,
The
that's
bridge
one
is
of the
destroyed,
bridges they got
remember?
rid of.
Yep.
Yeah.
Not a big deal. It's you guys can swim over there. It's not that hard for you. It's not like it's a fast moving river or anything.
Okay.
You guys gonna try and work your way back to the cross blades?
Yeah,
let's
we
head
have to
that
get
way.
back.
sure.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so give me stealth. Give me a group stealth check. Everybody roll one. No, those are some good numbers.
I'm
11.
okay.
26. I'm gonna use a. You know what? I'm gonna stack it. 27.
I'm gonna lose 9 plus 6, 18, 6.
You know what? Yeah, I'll do an inspo as well.
I'll do 1, 2, 8 plus 10, 11 plus 6, 17.
24 for me.
17 for me.
Okay. All right. So you guys managed to work your way through, again, hordes of geists and stuff everywhere, and you guys are sneaking between buildings and down alleyways and sidestepping your way through. You make it through the collective over here, and you make it to where the bridge is. Remembering once you get there, that the bridge is in fact not there, and you guys can go through the water and over to the island if you'd like.
Okay.
Over to the hollow. And you guys can make it back to the crossed blades. So you guys can arrive in the crossed blades. It's probably around lunchtime now. You've been gone for a few hours.
And we're
One hell of
really
a morning.
Yeah, I do my normal entrance, which is I kick open the door and walk in and go, success!
And everybody of course looks over to the door and.
Can I cast prestidigitation so we're all not walking in soaking wet?
Yeah, you can. Yeah, you can clean everybody ahead of time. Yep.
So our hair is back and everything.
So we all look like we were freshly coiffed.
Yes.
Like what is it called? The Wizard of Oz? You have curls though. You have curls.
Yeah. And you know
That's why these TV shows always look like that.
Yeah. The burly dwarf that sits over with Quell and the princess and stuff is, "Aye, come on over, have a seat with us. Have a bit of lunch and tell us of your exploits."
Kitty-O, can we get around for the Brisketeers, please?
And they bring over the big pitcher of.
And when he
of
says
beer.
that, Korbach says, "Who are you buying drinks for?"
You remember her name, right?
No.
Is that barmaid here the one that had the crush on Bryn?
She doesn't have a crush on me, and her name's Katie.
What is she? Why was
Katie
she so
O'Halloran.
upset?
You remember her husband was killed by a drow.
Oh. Well, that changes things.
Yeah, just a bit.
So she just doesn't like you because you're a drow.
Yeah, kind of bullshit, isn't it?
This is an opportunity for you to show her that you're not like all the other drow.
She likes him.
But I'm a drow.
But you're not like other drows.
Dirty drow.
I can't hear your voice art.
Goldie, your brother has a higher class of friends. He doesn't hang out with dirty drow.
My mom would never let me hang out with you, but I told her that you saved my life.
Wait.
And you actually
Wait.
killed
Oh.
someone.
What did you just say?
My mom, she didn't want me to hang out with Bryn, but I told her that he saved my life once, and then killed someone else.
That's not what you said. You said your mom wouldn't let you hang out with him.
Yeah, she wouldn't let me originally.
Why?
Because he's a drow. She said he's the underdog and that he's everything that's wrong and evil. And this is what my mom told me. That there was something off about Bryn. Like she's like, there's something that we don't know about him. That's what she said. I didn't believe her though. I just continued eating my sandwich. Bryn,
Well, I'm feeling more like a drow every day. I mean, Korbog, you remember when we first got to Riverbreak? I was trained as an assassin, and I completely failed that training. When we got here, I couldn't hit the broadside of a barn.
Or the barn side of a broad. Either one.
Yeah, now I'm just I don't know. I don't know. When I left the Underdark, I was running for my life, and now all of a sudden I'm becoming exactly what they wanted me to become.
They'd want you to save a human city.
Yeah. They would want me to be able to take orders and cause a lot of damage when necessary at their
Tell
command.
me, who are you taking orders from?
Exactly.
Yeah, it does still scare me, the amount of power. And, you know, it's not... I never wanted to be trained as an assassin. I never wanted to be able to do what I'm capable of doing, whether it's a good thing or not. It's still... the scariest part is that it keeps changing, that I seem to just be becoming more and more lethal, and I have no idea why that would be.
oh my God. Okay, so question, what would like the final stage be? Like that we're not looking forward to? The final form of Bryn?
I don't know. I haven't ever been me before.
Oh dear.
All I see is my brother.
Oh.
I see is someone who's been through the same things that I've been through. Come out the other side.
Well, if anything goes bad, look at it this way. Nico can give you a motivational speech.
Those do help. Especially when they involve taverns.
Well, there are abilities and things that I can learn where I can modify one's memory. I could remove those terrible memories that you have, and you essentially could be free. I think that's how the spell works. I actually don't remember. I don't know it in this moment, but
Oh, the
I could.
irony that you don't remember what the modify memory spell is.
Oh my god.
Just saying.
No, that's amazing. Man, I'm not doing back-to-back cons ever again, dude. My brain is toast.
I mean, my memories definitely haunt me, but it feels as if I'm physically changing. And I will, for the first time, I will roll my sleeves up. Not in amongst the whole bar. I want to do this just with the small party, and I want to show them what my arms look like.
Oh,
So tell them.
what?
So Bryn's arms are, and you've heard me pull out the dual arm blades before, except these aren't like just like a simple mechanical attachment to a normal drow arm. And I'll take off my glove. From my elbow down, on both sides, my forearms are like.
Oh no, it's more now.
I'm not.
It's
done
almost
yet.
up. It's almost up to your shoulder.
My arms are essentially cyborgish. It is fully integrated inorganic material that's intertwining. It's not like they cut my arms off and started over. This is completely grown into my form.
What? Are you like a half Warforged or something? Life Forged? What is this? What is this?
I don't know. I was essentially just a useless drow, and in my culture, being useless is not an option. And my matron, you either were put into slavery, you were either trained as a good assassin, but she essentially, I think they experimented on me, and I don't know what they ended up doing, but I woke up in a dark room, and I had these hands, and then the hands became my arms, and I have no idea.
And that's the earliest memory you have, that you woke up and your arms were just like that?
Oh no. I remember growing up as a kid. I mean, I made this little wolf toy. I made it myself. It was my only personal possession. So I keep it with me. I mean, I had a drow childhood, but yeah, I mean, as I got older and I came into age, training in assassins expertise was part of it, and I was absolutely horrible and horrendous at it.
So the arms make you bionic? Are you stronger now with those? Does those?
I don't know. What scares me is it keeps changing. It's continuing.
Oh no! Wait a minute. You mean that your whole body could become that? What? There has to be an antidote somewhere. I mean, I don't want you to turn in. I mean, I think you're cool. I think the arms look really cool on you. However, I don't want you to become like full cyborg. Because what if you're no longer Bryn? I mean, Bryn. What if you're no longer Bryn?
I'll take off my goggles, make a perception check. I'll put my goggles on top of my head. All right, yeah, you did. The side of my face is now also morphing into, if you look closely, it's not just drow skin, it's also a little bit Warforged-ish.
Do you feel this has affected your thinking?
I mean, as soon as Muvera died, it's like a switch got flipped, and this utter anger. I mean, I wanted to kill Goldie's mother. It just, there was something about that day. The utter anger.
I was trying to hold it in.
Oh, that's good.
So when I first both started cracking up.
Wait. How fast did this happen? How fast did it go from this to this?
It's 4 or 5 months.
What?
I mean, could something like
We have to find an
Greater
antidote.
Restoration or something reverse this?
I have no idea.
Korbog? You've known him the longest. He's asleep.
He's thinking.
I'm not asleep. I'm thinking.
Oh, okay.
I think before I speak.
Oh, sorry.
This doesn't make any difference to me. Things change.
Yeah.
If he needs help, we'll get him help. If he doesn't need help, then his physical form doesn't really matter. What tools you have only matter insofar as the use you put them to.
I'm gonna look at Bryn, and I'm gonna use my Furbolg thing, Art, if you let me do it. I want to make my arms and the side of my face look just like Bryn's cyborgness.
Okay.
Oh my god.
And I want to look at him and be like, I understand that we just met. But this is on the outside. Your decisions that you make are yours. It matters not what these nasty creatures have done to you, but it matters what you use those gifts for. And we are your friends. We will help you navigate the challenges of that. And if not, Korbog will kill you, and then I'll resurrect you, and we'll start over.
Wait, that didn't end the way I thought it was gonna end.
No, it didn't. I lost it again. It was going in a really good way, and then I'm sorry.
But Korbach says, yeah, I said most of that already. Besides that last bit. Which,
But the point is you're not in this alone. The people who did this to you did this to create an isolated assassin. Someone who works alone, who is a killing machine, without thought, without remorse. You don't have those features. And if it gets to the point where you cannot control it, we will do what we can to navigate that as well.
Yeah. I
I
definitely
can-
appreciate the help keeping this in check. Because, I mean, there are definitely times I don't feel that I can control it.
I can tell you that as someone who's experienced it firsthand, even the body can be transcended.
I mean, what the hell is this? Do I even have a body anymore? I mean, I'll clank on it. It's Warforged. Straight up Warforged. There's no feeling.
Goldie, your brother never associated with this quality of people.
Mom! I don't have to say, but my brother is nowhere to be found, okay? He wasn't here for you and Dad, and he didn't take you guys out of a bubble like I did with my friends, okay? So you can take your brisket and shove it up your ass.
Who the hell are you talking to, bro? What are you doing? Okay, let's stop worrying about me. What the fuck is Goldie doing? What's going on?
I really think that we all need some rest. Kind of reset the
life,
old fuels. Too much or not enough ale, I can't tell at this point.
Definitely not enough.
Not enough. A lot more ill.
One thing I definitely want to say before we go to sleep is, I would, when we're done with all this, I would like to find the people who did this to Bryn and force them to change him back. Or he can keep the arms because those are cool, but anything else, change it back. Or at least stop it from getting worse. I don't want to lose Bryn, even though he's a pain in the ass and he killed one of our friends. I don't want to lose him.
That's fair. That's fair.
We probably don't need to find who did it to him to get him cured.
So, I mean, there is one other thing that I know of. I woke up with this ring on, and I have not been able to get it off.
You got
I don't know
married
what
when you were
it
drunk?
does. Maybe. Don't tell my wife, but sometimes it feels that way. No, I'm kidding. I'm totally kidding. Oh my god.
Oh, I'm telling her. I'm telling
Yeah,
her.
I'm in trouble.
I've seen you in that dancing bar on the other side of Crossblade.
Ugh.
The Tiefling bar. I've seen you over there.
So they at some point that dwarf will come over to you guys again, and
How did we get onto that? Where did that
I
come
don't.
from?
You went there. I don't know.
Hold on, before he comes over there, I grab Bryn's hand. I grab Bryn's arm suddenly and break his middle finger off where his ring is.
Why would you
I just
do
break it off.
that? Horrible.
he tries. He doesn't actually break his arm, break his finger out.
Oh, that would have been cool.
That would've been funny.
I say, sorry, Brett, this isn't working. Here, let me fill out.
I said I can't feel it. Doesn't mean it doesn't hurt. Jesus.
Are you going to be ready for the ritual tomorrow, lassies and lotties?
Yeah.
Oh, we've done our part. What have you guys done?
We got everything ready to go. We just need to go to the Enlightenment tomorrow, enact the ritual, and we'll be all set. We will clear the city of these evil, disgusting creatures
We'll be ready.
and get our city back.
Ready.
Be ready.
The Brisketeers are ready.
Who?
It will not be easy, laddies and lassies. You should be ready for a very strong fight. They're not going to go down easy and quick.
You're doing a lot of talking. We've been fighting the whole time. We're ready.
All right. Good to hear. Go, get some sleep. We'll see you in the morning.
I'm not sleeping.
Nico's already sleeping.
Yeah, Nico's sitting in the corner taking a nap.
Yeah, I'm out.
I would like to head to the bar and just drink a lot of whiskey with Korbog and Goldie if she wants to give it a rip again.
Yeah, that's right.
We gotta condition that liver.
We gotta build
You
some
guys give me
tolerance.
like a thimble of vodka.
Be careful. You might stunt her growth.
I would like to cast enlarge on myself.
Does that enlarge your liver?
All of a sudden, Goldie's like 6'3". She's like supermodel, bitch. Supermodel. I have another one.
Okay.
You know, if you had blue skin, you'd look like the girls in the bar across the street. Maybe you did something with that little halfling face.
All right, I think I'm gonna go to sleep now.
Well, it is like noontime. I suppose you gotta probably live a little.
The jokes just keep coming.
Okay, so you guys going to...
Really, Goldie, what you should do is you should stay here with me and Bryn
Bye.
and wake up in the morning confused to how you got to your bed.
Now that is some proper training. You need to get blackout drunk for this.
She might wake up with a ring on her finger that makes her think
Yeah.
of Warlords.
You know what? Yeah, absolutely. I'm gonna pull some random ring or something that we got and put it on her finger when she's passed out. Because she would definitely fall off the bar stool before Korbog and I would. That's totally gonna happen.
Especially since she pushes this little cup towards us and I'd switch it out with her bigger one and pour more. Switch it out for a bigger one and pour more.
Well, I would stay with you guys, but I thought you were going to the tiefling bar down the street.
Nah, we like to cross blades.
Plus, I hear that place is haunted. Ooh.
You have to socially distance. It's not any fun anymore.
Oh, God. Well,
Okay,
I guess we
you
have
guys...
the...
Okay,
What?
good, what? No, good, what?
What?
No?
Shenanigans
Okay.
over.
Yes. All right, so you guys can spend the rest of the evening drinking and spending time in the crossed blades. Go to bed, wake up the next morning. I assume your normal morning ritual of hangover beer and eggs and all that kind of stuff.
Yep.
Did you guys sleep okay? Yeah, I had a lot of nightmares.
Were they about drow?
No, it was about climbing inside of a bone dragon. I don't know.
Yes.
some inspired
You
ideas.
You did that.
That's what creeps me out. I can't believe I actually did that. That's really weird and disgusting. Next time I need you guys to do better at stopping me from doing things because you're really sucking at it so far.
No, we should have stopped you from doing last night. There was this nasty old gross elderly dwarf that you were hanging all over. I don't know what happened.
What did I drink again?
Goldie, give me a perception check.
Ooh.
I lean over to Bryn and say, I don't remember.
19.
So as you say that, and you kind of pull your hands back, you notice something shiny, and you look down, and there's a ring on your wedding finger.
What happened? What happened here? Anybody bar? Katie?
When she
That's
looks
terrible.
away, I want to step away and like walk away and then turn into a really funky looking dwarf and come back.
Okay.
Stop. So bad.
Ah, there you are, lassie. Where have you been? I was looking for you all night.
Who are you?
I'm your husband.
How do you know that? I mean, who are you, first of all? I mean, who?
I'm the one who said I do. See, I have one too.
I will poison you with my cooking. I don't know if you want to marry me. I'm not that great of a cook. Ask my mom.
I have a very strong.
Goldie!
We should
Your
have
brother would never get drunk and marry a random stranger.
I swear to God. No, Mom. One day I'm going to cook a brisket, and it's going to be the best brisket that any of these people here ever tasted. Do you hear me? Do you? And you are not my husband. If I was going to get married to someone, it would be like, I don't know.
like me,
Not
and
you.
then I would turn back to Nico. Like me?
Nico. I have a firebolt in my back pocket for you.
I'm just gonna start laughing.
As long as you're not a penguin, I think we'll be okay.
Oh, that would be lovely, actually.
I'm too
More
old for
things
this
like
shit.
that. Less bone cages, more cute things. And less of Bryn turning into like some weird monster. We have to figure that out. He's our friend. Even though he's really hard to be around and he killed one of our friends. He's still our friend.
Well, I think we'll get to that at one point. Yes.
Okay.
I guess we head to the main ritual, right?
Yeah, so you guys get downstairs, and there is a hustle and bustle of what's happening. It's not as busy as what it normally is down here. And Katie actually comes up to you at one point, brings you a beer or a pitcher of beer or something, and she's like, yeah, they've already headed out. They said to meet them at the Temple of Shalimar. That's where they're doing the ritual.
All right.
All right, I leave.
Wait, your mug. She's she follows
I
you
turn
with
back
your.
around. I grab it. I grab the pitcher. I put them both down. I take the eggs that are there, and then I grab them and I go.
What?
I feel like that fad went away a long time ago, but here we are.
I gotta
Right.
I gotta have my protein.
Okay. Can I have a sip of
You
that
guys-
too?
I give her the pitcher.
Okay, there you go.
Thank you.
Careful, Goldie. You actually might get drunk and get married for real next time.
One day, I'm going to be the little one that saves your life, Korbog, and there will be no more laughing from any of you three. There will be no more laughing.
I'm not laughing.
You're laughing inside.
That was brilliant.
As you guys are walking your way up through, and you get up towards the Enlightenment, and you're headed down the main road, which is up here. You go through the switchback and head up this way, and you head this way. This is where the Temple of Shalimir is. You're headed toward. You get to about here. All of you, give me perception checks.
Who all's with us, Art?
Just the four of you.
Wait, we're not bringing any of the other people to kick off this main ritual?
They're already there.
Did you miss that whole
16.
part?
Oh, yeah, sorry, I was trying to catch up on chat.
Fuck. Last one.
15.
15.
16.
21.
So you guys see, as you're kind of walking down this road, 'cause it's quite a ways, and it takes you a while to walk down here. But you start getting towards like here, off the top of the scepter, you see a dragon take flight, and it starts flying towards the Enlightenment. You can see way down the road outside the Temple of Shalimir, there is a whole swarm of people down there. You can't quite see familiar because you're too far away, but you can see shapes and blobs of colors that might be people that you're normally used to seeing. The dragon comes flying over the Temple of Shalimir, past the group of people. It seems to be flying towards the four of you. As it gets closer and closer towards you, how about a battle cam?
I don't want to.
Oh, boy.
Nice. This is so cool.
It gets probably a couple 100 feet away, and you start to see the dragon flying oddly, not flying the way it looked like it was flying when it originally started flying, and it starts descending out of the air at quite the rapid pace.
Take cover.
Give me perception checks again.
Take cover. 19.
20.
I perceive nothing at 3.
Okay. So the dragon lands again in quite the odd manner. The dragon lands. It has a very familiar looking person on the back of it. It is in fact the Prince Riasa upon its back. When that happens, Goldie, you hear a very familiar voice speak out to you. Goldie, save yourself. Do not fight this creature. And as you look up to this balcony, and you see your brother, and he's got magic coming out of his hands, and the magic seems to be pulling the dragon down towards the ground. Goldie, save yourself. Do not fight this beast. You will not live.
Killian!
And
You're alive!
scene.
Oh my god.
That's it.
To be continued.
My brother.
Okay. Don't trust him. I'm gonna kill him.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's coming from you.
Everybody's disappointing me.
Now I'm gonna have to wait 2 weeks to decide who to shoot at first.
I've already made my decision.
The untrusting. You guys don't trust anybody.
Nope.
Who's done this? Who hurt you? You were so untrusting.
You did.
It was you, okay? I learned it from watching you.
Amazing.
Oh.
Yeah. So thank you guys so much.
Yes. Thanks everybody. And so this is next week is the end of a season. I kind of do like 5-episode seasons. So next week will be the end and the epic battle / casting of the ritual.
Not next week,
and
but
such.
the week after next. Yes.
Yeah. 2 weeks from now. Next show. Sorry.
Yep.
So 2 weeks from now, same time, 9 a.m. Pacific, 12 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Austria. The same time that we play right now. We'll have these guys back. Also, a little bit of a surprise next show as well. So that should be good, and we'll wrap a little bit of the storyline up.
Awesome. Thank
Let's
you guys
like
so much.
4 or 5 seasons worth of
Yes.
stories.
Yes. Thank you all so much for all the luck in inspo. We needed it today.
So did I. I used
yeah.
it too.
Yeah, this was great. It was really fun. So we are gonna go ahead and raid our friends over at GaryCon. They are playing a game right now. So go ahead, spread the Fable 42 love, and we will see you all next time.
All right, everybody. See you 2 weeks. 2 weeks. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.